Turiel makes the stop in the secondary for Denver. 1st and 10. The fake. Good. Block in there, and down it goes. Caught at the 30. This is the dynamic Hill. He's in for 6. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown.
Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off, it's these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it.
This is terrible. This is horrible. I am infuriated. Yes, some ref bad calls, no jumper. I see you, but dude, this is just not. This is. Damn it, dude. Are you kidding me? The Titans? The Titans. The Chiefs just lost yesterday. The Bills won. And all you've done is give everybody a clearer view of how they can overtake the Dolphins in the pecking order. I can't. I can't handle it. You're right, for Dodger. I don't blame the refs in this game. I blame the offense. Terrible. Guys down all over the place. But dude, what is that? I can't wait to watch the film on this because I saw a couple of times Tua hesitate to throw, and I'm wondering if he missed those opportunities. Dude, it's 28-27. We lost on Monday night. That is not the showing a Super Bowl winning team has. Super Bowl teams don't lose to out of division opponents that suck in their house on primetime. It don't fucking happen. It doesn't happen. Yeah. 100% Artful Dodger. They ain't going to give us another Monday Night Football game for a long time. And we don't deserve it with that type of performance. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have dropped the stream. Come up, commiserate, because I can't do this alone. I can't. I am in my feelings in a way that I am infuriated, bro. Infuriated. How are we going to expect to be respected in the NFL with that type of performance at home, Greg, on Monday night?
This season is over. We're not winning another game. And I believe that's 4 games, right? That's going to take us to 9-8. We're going to be out of the playoffs. Fucking McDaniel fucking sucks. What was that play calling at the end of the game? You fucking fraud. What the fuck was that tonight, you fraud? Defense, I love you. I love each and every one of you. If I had you in my sights, I'd give each and every one of you a hug. Tony Romo and Kyle Brett are probably fucking horny as fuck right now. Fuck the Bills. We're going to lose. The December collapse is coming. We're going to lose to the Jets next week 50-0. We're going to lose to the Cowboys 46-0. The Ravens are going to win 100-0. Bills are going to win 7-0 because this team sucks. This team's frauds. We fucking suck. The season's over. 9-8.
Jesus, bro. Deuce Goose. I know you've been waiting for your time because here was a game in which Tua should have stepped up. Tyreek out much of the football game, missing offensive linemen all over the place, and Tua did not step up. And I mean, dude, he was He was mediocre at best, taking some untimely sacks. Dude, at the last thing you could take on 4th down is a sack, bro. Anything. 4th and 2. I mean, dude, it's just terrible. Go ahead, Deuce. John, you there? Q, what about you, buddy?
Hey, what up, okay? Man, that sucks,
Rough
bro.
loss,
That
Q.
sucks,
Terrible, bro.
bro. But I committed, man. I give you that Tua did not step up in that last drive. However, I didn't see it the same way you did. I saw it as you were up 27-13. How the hell do you give up those points? How do you let them come back into this game? That game was a wrap. In a couple minutes, you would have won the game. How do you let that team come back? That is my question. And I know all the Tua haters, the usuals, they will come out here, or as Lewis says, the casuals, they'll come up here, they're going to blame Tua because that's their MO. That is their MO. But what I saw, Cap, right?
We
And you
only
said this
needed 3
offense,
points
yes,
to win
they
that.
struggled the first half. They came alive in the second half. You got the turnovers, right? They scored. Another turnover, they scored again. Now you're up 27-13. That is the problem right there, right? You've been playing great this entire game, defense. Now you just got to hold them back just a couple plays, or
I
just
mean,
give
how
up
much
3
more
points.
can I ask
How
of the
you-
defense?
how
Defense
do you
do
give up-
everything, Q? You're asking the defense to
Hey,
do everything.
Hey,
They already
no,
did
you
everything.
cannot.
All I needed was the
so
offense
what
to
you're
do
gonna
something.
so what you're saying is you're gonna let Will Levis march down the field and just score. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna let Will
No,
Levis
that's
march
not
down
what
and
I
just
would
score.
have
Don't
liked
do
to
anything
see
at all. Don't
happen.
play defense at
But
all.
guess what?
No, the
The
defense
That's
offense
your
was on the
job.
still
field
You're
too
the
had an
much.
defense.
opportunity
The
at the
defense
end
was
of
on
the
the field
game
You're up
to
too long.
finish it.
27. The offense, right?
No,
Real quick, okay, real quick, and I'll be done.
go
Real
ahead.
quick. Listen.
Go ahead.
So
Go
you got
ahead.
the
Go ahead.
turnovers, right? The muff punt, right? And then what did the offense do? Capitalize on that muff punt. Then you got that toss from Will Levis, which I think it's not entirely on Derrick Henry. I think it's Will Levis. That toss, what happened? Capitalized, touchdown. Now you're up 27 points. 27 to 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns, bro. Up 27. How do you let that team come back? How do you make it as
Listen,
close as?
the only
called
reason we're
prevent.
up at
Listen,
all is
listen.
because what the defense had
I'll
done.
leave it at
Are
that.
you
I'll leave it at that.
serious?
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
The defense, what the
Captain
defense,
right.
first of all, defense scored a
Okay,
touchdown.
so they got the muff punt. That's not the defense. Defense scored a touchdown. They got the turnover on the bad pass from Will Levis. That muff punt was on the what you call it, special teams, and the offense capitalized. They scored 2 touchdowns, 2 running touchdowns.
And then the
You're
defense
Come on,
on
now,
a
talking in
keep it
the
bad
objective.
pitch.
second
Keep it
half.
objective. And I'm
Okay,
calling 2
that's
out.
how they got
I'm
up.
calling 2 out
Q,
on that last drive. I'm calling 2 out on
Q.
that last
That's how
drive.
they got. That's how they got up to 1 touchdown.
Fucking
They
hate
got the
McDaniel.
second touchdown by
McFucking
by the fumble recovery on a bad pitch.
Yeah.
And the Dolphins offense
That
scored
was
2 touchdowns inside the red zone where the defense left them on
and
first and goal.
you're disappointed
What are
in
we
that
talking
offense?
about?
You're disappointed that
Huh?
they capitalized.
I am.
They took advantage
We
of
didn't do
that
anything in
turnover,
the first half.
Yeah.
and they scored a touchdown. It doesn't matter
We
what
should
happened in the
do
first half.
anything
What
in the
matters
first half.
happened in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter, you were
Look,
up 27-13.
No.
That's what
Q.
matters.
Not what matters. What happened? If what's
No.
happened in the fourth
Yes,
quarter,
yes.
the Dolphins
You were
lost the game with the ball
27-13
in their hands
in the
on
second
4th and
half.
2.
In
If
the
that's what
fourth,
happened.
quarter, with under 6 minutes. In the fourth quarter,
Everybody hit the like button for me real
under
quick.
6
'Cause I'm
minutes
getting
in
ready
the
to
fourth
turn
quarter,
up. I need the
you were
like
up
button hit.
27-13. That is my
Everybody
stance, and I'm
needs to get
sticking
liked
to it. And that is a strong.
Hey, look, let me
Strong
put
We're
it
gonna
this
hold
way.
on,
Let me
John.
put.
Hold on,
Go
John.
ahead.
Hold on, Seattle John, because I'm gonna say it right here. First of all, I need all the likes up. We got about 85 in the room. I've got about 10 likes.
Hit the
Give me
like
some likes
button.
right now. Hit that
Like
like
button.
button because
If
I'm
you
gonna
don't
hurt.
hit the
Come
like
on
button, the
now. We don't
Dolphins
have to
aren't
tell you
winning the rest
guys.
of
Hit
the
that
year.
like button,
If
bro. You
yeah,
already know
let's
what
get
it
the
is.
likes up, everybody, because that's about
Do what
all
it
I've
do.
got right now. Von Joe, I hope you can figure a way to get on here and talk a little bit because This is just a travesty. If we're going to say that we lost the game in the fourth quarter because we allowed them to march down the field and score, I'm going to equally say we lost the game in the fourth quarter because
That's
our
exactly
offense
it.
couldn't put up 3 fucking points in the end of the game.
And I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Look,
That last drive should have been that drive
guys,
for Tua. That
here's
should
the
have been
deal.
that drive. But
We've
Go
been
ahead,
spoiled.
John.
Man,
Go
look,
ahead,
look,
John.
we've been spoiled this year as Dolphin fans. We haven't seen a lot of bad games like that. We've beaten the teams that we should. So I'm pretty happy. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about that. I hate dropping this game against Tennessee, but all in all, this season, we've at least beaten the teams that we should. But at the same time, this game reminds me a lot of just being a Dolphin fan throughout the years. They find some really painful ways to just absolutely blow the game. And yeah, I think Q's the one that's saying it. What, we were up 27-13. There's like probably 4 minutes left in the game. I mean, we just had a special teams turnover on defense. That game was sealed up. Half the fans in the stadium, those seats were freaking empty. That place was super, super quiet, right? I mean, the game was locked, and then they found a way to completely blow it. But now I want to bring it home because I'm a Tua hater. Hey, I'll be honest about it.
Tua hater.
And
Tua hater.
I'm going to throw it out here. Tua lost us this game.
No, McDaniel.
We had 20. What? I don't know. We were down by 1 point. We had about a minute 40 left to go. You would expect your franchise QB to go down that field, put us in field goal range, and at least give us an opportunity to win that game. What happened? What did Tua do? He came up short again. And that's the MO of this guy. Big games, Tua, he doesn't show up. And that's why, I mean, honestly, I don't have a lot of hope in this team winning a Super Bowl because I don't believe this guy could even win a playoff game.
Nope.
I mean, he struggles on Monday night. So I'm just saying, just being a Dolphin fan, look, this sucks, but this is pretty typical. But don't look anywhere else other than Tua. You want to put the blame? Put it on this guy. Everything's on the line. A minute 40 left to go in the game. Your franchise QB needs to take you down the field and at least put you in range to score a field goal. He did none of it. And so that's where the blame goes. Thanks,
Tua,
guys, for letting me talk.
23 of 33, 240 yards, 0 touchdown passes today.
Fucking bum.
0. Plus, you got to remember there was the missed snap, which the defense got back with a touchdown, thank God. So the miscue we had early in the game with Connor Williams going out, we fixed that with the defense, did something. But the Dolphins now firmly cemented in the number 2 seed behind the Ravens when we should be sitting at number 1. And we all came in here cocky. Ha, ha, ha. Ravens going to hold it down for a 12-hour period. And what happens? Absolute
collapse.
Collapse. Embarrassment by our offense, an offense that has been lights out at home. Von Joe, thank you for coming up, buddy. What's going on, Von Joe? I know it's terrible.
The season's over. We know.
Change everything.
Look, we're 9-4.
So,
I mean,
no,
you know.
Can I say something to Von Joe?
Hold on,
Mr. Paul. Let Von Joe land, and then I'm going to throw to you, Mr. Paul.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
guys, please. My whole house is asleep, so please. I'm the only one awake because I can't get any sleep after watching that. Can you hear me?
Working on my bedtime medicine right now.
Joe.
We can hear you of it, buddy. Go ahead.
Okay, so my defense only score in the whole entire first half bothers me. We only get a touchdown defense for a whole entire half. Our offense looked completely inept until Tyreek came in and gave us a few sparks. Then we saw him struggle through the rest of the game, and our offense just sputtered. Our offense just fell apart. Our offense had no rhythm without Tyreek. We have a Tyreek-driven offense, plain and simple. I don't know. I can't even say just all Tua. It looked like McDaniel could even create these. Unless I see the all 22, I look like he lost his creativity without Tyreek. And no, our offense was not our prolific offense. This game should have never been close, nonetheless a loss. Tell you the truth, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted at what I saw. Tennessee gave us every opportunity to try to win the game. to lose the game. They tried very hard to lose that fucking game, and somehow they won. Somehow we said no, we didn't want it because even if we were up 14, we got the ball back, and our offense could not drive down the field to put another team up to steal away the game. Not once did we try to steal away that game. They scored, we did not retaliate. They scored again. All right, a minute 49, Tua, it's your time to go, and guess what? Yeah, fell flat. And I'm gonna land there. I'm disgusted, highly disgusted.
Yeah.
The Dolphins once again
It's gonna be a rough night.
outdo themselves.
No,
They're
bro, I'm
gonna
gonna
lose the
piggyback.
next 4 games. We're gonna miss the fucking playoffs because this fucking McDaniel motherfucker every fucking year.
Go ahead, Mr. Polk, please.
Okay, first off, relax.
I'm gonna kind of
It's one loss.
piggyback a little bit on what Joel said because he said some things I want to say. The thing I'm a little bit angry at is that we're out. Goodness, I can't even say the word. We're up
Go
here
ahead,
trying
Mr.
to
Polk. Get it out,
help
buddy.
Tyreek get his 200 something yards, 2,000 something yards or whatever, and it shouldn't really be about that. Also, we got to learn to come up with plays with some of these other players. Don't just depend on Tyreek and Waddle. That's and some of these. Because I'm gonna tell you, I don't know as much football as some of you guys, but if I'm planning to play the Miami Dolphins in the playoffs, I'm going to shut down Waddle and Tyreek. And
See, there's the thing, Mr.
and
Polk. Shutting down Tyreek is easier said than done. But if he's got a little nick and now you can shut him down, this offense shouldn't stop because of one wide receiver.
That's what I'm talking about.
We've got a 1-2 punch in this run game. That is great. And
but that's what we are right now. And I don't mean to cut you off, Captain, but that's what we are right now. When
John made a good point. We're getting spoiled on Tyreek Hill and what he can provide as far as not only a weapon, but a guy that allows other guys to get open. Go ahead, Crypto.
If no other game has displayed who is the MVP, not of the league, but of this team, then you're blind at this point.
That ain't no lie.
Exactly, Crypto. Speak on it. Speak on it.
That ain't no lie.
It shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody that once you take Tyreek out of the game, that's what the fuck that team look like without Tyreek. Without your star quarterback, your star receiver. No, I think Crypto is on some spot on.
Yeah, you good, Q. But I was gonna say this too. I was gonna say this is also why we play the game, regardless of how lopsided the rosters look against each other.
Exactly.
Going into the game,
it's not
eventually
a sure win.
You still got to go out there. You got to go out there and play for 3 hours of football. And what was crazy and devastating about this game?
Let's go.
Tennessee was the last team to hold the Miami Dolphins for 3 full quarters without an offensive touchdown. That was the last team. The team we played tonight was the only team that did it. We was on a long streak without scoring an offensive touchdown for 3 full quarters.
Does this also breaks Tua's streak of throwing a touchdown?
Yes.
Well, not only that, but now it makes you think about, that Belichick's type of scheme does work on Tua's downfall. I'm sorry to say.
Wow, great point.
That is crazy. That the Titans were point. We played every team in the league at least once, but it was this Titans team that was the team that held us without an offensive touchdown.
Belichick can't beat Tua, but freaking Vrabel can beat Tua. That's crazy.
Hold on. That's the thing. I don't even know it's a Belichick scheme. Because
somehow it all goes back to Tua.
Again, Tyreek left the game.
I'm not saying this Tua.
Hold on, Tyreek left the game.
No, I'm talking about that. I didn't talk about you.
Hold on. Once Tyreek left the game, our offense just went flat.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hold on, and this is what I said when I was.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, this is where my problem. This is where my problem lies. Is the fact that it didn't just go flat as far as creativity and explosiveness. It went flat as energy.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have no fight back. And the thing is, this is where it bothers me because I was looking at Tua to galvanize the offense, and there was no galvanization. There was nothing. It was still flat. It was still neutral. The energy was just flat. And I even text my boys at the stadium like, "Yo, what's the energy of the stadium right now? What's going on?"
Right.
They said the energy was good, and I was like, okay, because right now
They
I'm looking
tried.
at the
I heard
game.
the crowd.
Hold on, exactly. I'm looking at the game, but the energy was flat. But when you saw Tyreek come back in, you saw a little umph. You saw Ingle jumping over players. You saw Tyreek with those 2 explosive plays.
Yeah, that was.
But it looked like we had pop again. Everybody had like a pep in their step.
Again, it's no surprise.
But
Tyreek is the heart of the team. Why are you
I know, but
surprised?
that's the thing.
But what I'm saying, it shouldn't be
It's not
one
a
dimensional like that. I'm
surprise.
sorry.
It's not a surprise, but at the same time, if my
Tyreek
quarterback
is
is
the
my
literal
captain,
beating heart of that team.
Q,
Bro, I
but
can't
at the
believe
same
baby
time,
Tannehill beat Tua, bro.
I need my quarterback to
Baby
also be
Tannehill
able
did
to
not even play,
elevate
bro.
the team.
Tannehill didn't beat him.
Oh,
Tannehill
you're talking
wasn't in
about
it.
Will Levis. I get it.
Baby Tannehill,
I
bro.
need my
No, you're talking
quarterback
about
to
Will
be
Levis.
able to galvanize the
I get it
team.
now.
He is the leader. He has a C on his chest as well for a reason.
Von Joe, that's the disappointing part. Is that
Baby
at
Tannehill
some
put
point,
up two touchdown drives to come back into the game. That's what happened.
at some point, I expected to see this offense get going, and it never did until Tyreek came back out. Blood Dolphins, you got a little
I'm
feedback.
going to
What's
stick to
going
my
on?
stance, bro.
Oh,
27-13.
It took a.
Is it better
took
now?
them gift wrapping us a
Is it better now?
punt
Yes.
Yeah.
a bad toss
A
from the
lot of this has
quarterback.
to go on McDaniel.
But when
A
we
lot
got
of
it on
this
the long
has to go on McDaniel. This loss.
I just
Crypto, you
I get
sound
what you're
far away
saying,
from the
John. I
phone.
get
Not
it, guys, but
completely.
I thought
Some
that
of it
we
is
fixed this
McDaniel.
problem with
Not
coaching. Like we're really going to
completely.
use the coaching excuse again.
Yeah, I'm not.
Come on, I'm not
I'm
I'm
voting.
not.
I'm
not.
blaming
I'm not
fucking
heavy
Hey,
on
McDaniel. What was
coaching.
that
it's an
fucking
elephant in
I'm
the
not.
room. It's
I'm
a
not
big
laying it on the
elephant in the
coaching.
room, and it's our quarterback. How much time are we going to see this every year? Every big game he gets in, he doesn't stand up to the number 5 pick.
Here's the thing. This
Damn.
is
Come
not a big
on.
game. No, this was not a big game. I can't even count this as a big game.
Well, it is a
No,
big
it's
game.
a-
You
What
know
do you
what?
mean? Of course, it's a
Yeah,
big
It's only a
game,
it's a
prime
big
Von
time
Joe.
game.
game. It's not a
Yes,
big
yes,
game.
it is.
It's on Monday night. It's
Yes,
a
it's
big
on
game.
Monday
The
night.
whole
Well,
NFL.
There was a
technically, it
lot
was
riding.
big
There
because
was a
it was
lot riding
a
tonight.
Another casual.
it was a
Another
December
primetime
game,
game
and we
lost.
needed to win.
Where's
Hold
Lou
on.
at?
Hold
Where's
on.
Lewis at?
Hold on. Could I speak? The reason why I say it's not a big game, because the reason why I said it's not a big game, yes, it's a primetime game, but the 4-8 Tennessee Titans is not a big opponent. It shouldn't be for this
No,
team.
we're not talking. No,
That is true.
Hold
We're
on.
talking about the
Bonjo,
circumstance,
Bonjo, I'm not
Bonjo.
talking about
You're
that.
right.
Bonjo, I'm
You're
not
right,
talking about
Bonjo.
that.
You're
I'm
right.
saying a big
But
game
only the
because all
circumstance makes it a
eyes.
big game.
Exactly,
Talking
and
about the
all
bright
eyes.
light.
This
Talking about the
Exactly,
bright
all
lights.
eyes are on Tua tonight. You on Monday night. You are the biggest game tonight. All eyes are on you, and when you have all eyes on you, Tua, you
Well, I
shit
heard
the
the Giants
bed.
game was pretty interesting, so I think there were some eyes over there also
But
too.
guess
But
what?
just
Tua shits the bed every time the bright light show. I mean, come
I heard
on,
that
bro.
Giants game was pretty. I'm just saying, I heard that Giants game was pretty good as well. I think it went to
Shit.
OT.
Yo,
Some eyes
yo,
over
I wish
there.
Kev,
my
Well,
this
quarterback
layout
would
is
allow me to do
dope,
that.
bro.
It was a big
you
one.
should have. You know what? You should have
Giants playing
watched that
spoiler.
game. You should have watched that game because that's the quarterback we should have had. Love, because that's a better quarterback than the one we got now.
Oh, you
Love
gotta
lost,
relax.
homie. Just so you
Yeah, I
know.
was gonna
But
say you
yeah,
gotta
man,
relax.
I mean, you can feel
You
it.
gotta relax.
You can feel
Hey,
how
No,
yo,
you
much
gotta relax.
love
Aaron
lost.
Rodgers
Tired of
said
seeing
relax.
it.
He don't know what he talking
Hey,
about, bro.
Terrence,
I'm not even gonna take
Yeah,
it
love-
serious.
it'll be all right. It's December, man. We got January football ahead of us, man.
Love hasn't won
Yeah,
anything,
but how?
so that's what I'm
But
saying.
Every
how?
year
Because
we gotta see the same thing.
Terrence.
like I said,
Yo,
we're going back to
Hey, cheer up, Terrence, because we got January football ahead of us. Don't worry, it's
Bro,
going
December,
back.
man.
Now,
It's
Hey,
We are
Crypto,
yo,
we're
going back
losing
to
now. We're not
being
making
one
the
dimensional.
playoffs.
One dimensional, which means that
hey,
all eyes is on Tyreek. When Tyreek is not in there, then
Yeah, that last
the offense shuts down, and it
that
shouldn't be
last
like
Tua
that.
is
play
a
they
number.
I
they doubled
understand he being
Tyreek.
our top guy, but we
They
got to
doubled
start.
Tyreek
Hey, Chris,
and
how did
gave
those
our
Waddle
water
that
other
last
parlays
receivers.
work
fourth
out?
down.
Yeah, they doubled
I haven't
Tyreek and they
even
doubled
looked
Waddle
at
and
any of my
said
bets.
Dog,
said,
Tua is
hey,
a number
I want to know the
anybody
stat
else gotta
breakdown on
be
the
it.
receivers, man.
But
Yeah,
nobody
they
else
was
got
willing to
open.
let Cedric Wilson and Barrios beat him on that last fourth down. They was willing to go out like that.
But how much did Waddle have after
And
Reed
Tua
went
took the
down? That's what
sack.
I want to know.
Waddle had 79 yards. He had 8 targets, 6 receptions for 79 yards. So he did
Okay.
fine on his yardage. But again,
The
they
offense
spread the
He
ball
caught it when
around.
they threw it.
They
They
almost
spread the
played us
ball
like the
around pretty
Chargers played us
decently.
last year. Well, forcing us on
Devon
the boundary.
Achane, Devon Achane got 9 targets, the most targets of anybody. Caught 5 for
including
24
one
yards.
deep target, which is
that
shocked me.
That deep target, man, that would have been nice. But again,
And Tua missed them over the middle there too.
They spread the ball around without Tyreek Hill,
How
and
about
they had some catches. But damn,
How
dude,
about the
like
pick
that,
six? How about the pick six they dropped? I mean, come on with this quarterback
Yeah, it
drop.
was a disaster in the first half. That was.
I'm not going to talk about drops, but I was going to say that. Here's the thing. The only thing I had about with Tua with some of these passes, one of the issues was he was setting up the running backs were getting set up to get blown up. Achane got blown up in one play.
Oh man!
And the second one was a nice move by Achane to make that a positive play to even keep us in the game. Because that was a floater. Because those out screens, they're not getting to. It's just floating out there, and that linebacker was bearing down.
He almost got Waddle killed. He almost got Barry killed. I mean, he almost got the whole damn team killed.
It's real, dude. A lot of guys competing.
He almost got killed.
He got destroyed.
He almost got buried on the 4-yard line.
I'm like,
you guys remember that?
My confidence in Tua is shaken after this game, dude. I'm starting to go like he's not the guy because the greats, the elite quarterbacks in the league, they can get 3 first downs when they need it to get a field goal to win it.
No, the quarterback on the other side of the field is better than Tua.
Yeah, we only just needed a field goal. We didn't even need a touchdown, to be honest with you. We didn't need a touchdown.
He needed like 3 first downs.
Here's the thing.
Here's
my issue with that.
14 with 5 minutes left.
Hold on.
We needed 40 yards with a minute and
2 touchdowns with 5 minutes left. What the hell happened?
That last
be honest, do y'all think Jason Sanders would have made that field goal, to be honest?
That was the last part of it. It was like
I'm starting to hear now in the span of 20 minutes, everybody blame the O-line. Everybody's blaming the O-line.
I don't even know if Jason Sanders would have made it anyway.
I'm not going to listen to that.
I'm not listening to that crap.
I'm going to blame. I'm
not blaming the O-line. I'm not blaming.
I really hope now. I hope that's not the narrative.
I'll be honest. I don't think Jason Sanders would have made the field goal anyway, to be honest.
Honestly, we only needed a first down out of 2 5 minutes.
We needed to
the
score
point
a touchdown on that drive.
All right, hold up, everybody. We're all talking over each other. One at a time, please.
I have issues with the play calling on that last drive because if Tua is your franchise quarterback and is your guy, the ball should not be a run at any point with 1:49 left. Do not take the ball out of Tua's hands.
Bingo!
So you have 2 plays of running. Where you have to go the length of the field to get it.
Because they don't trust the quarterback. The number 5 quarterback, they don't trust. The MVP quarterback, everybody talking about, they don't trust.
I'm not going to say they don't trust. I'm not going to say they don't trust. I'm going to say
they trust them. It's just it just depends on when they trust them.
Exactly.
I don't know how many other elite quarterbacks or good quarterbacks I've seen have terrible games for 3 3/4 quarters, and then somehow they pull it out just by giving their team a chance at the last second.
That's hard to do. But John, that's hard to do when they take the ball out of your hands. McDaniels took the ball out of Tua's hands for some reason in the first 2 plays of that.
Yeah, but because he don't trust him.
VJ, he's gonna get another free pass. You know it.
Yeah.
Why? I do not like that.
Quarterback, you got the MVP quarterback. Why are you not making him make plays?
So I'm calling
that MVP talk is done.
On that. I'm calling McDaniels out on that. The fact that again, that last drive should have been all Tua time, and you took the ball out of his hands for the first 2 drives, so he couldn't even get in rhythm for real.
Sounds like Flores, right? That's what Flores did. That's what
on that last drive. They threw Flores' name.
Why is Flores' name?
Same thing.
Don't trust him.
Why is Flores coming?
Don't trust him against Tennessee.
Why
Interesting.
did we find Flores in this conversation? You know what? I cannot. You guys got it.
They came out.
Tennessee beat us again with another head coach and a different personnel.
With a baby Tannehill.
Baby
Tannehill. We had basically a brand new team. A brand new team, brand new personnel, brand new head coach, still the same result, a loss to the Titans.
Listen, El Capitan, I'm saying good night. Panel, I'm saying good night, but when I heard the Flores name, I am done. I cannot. I'm not even going to know. Hey, no matter what, it still fins up, ladies and gentlemen.
Fins up, baby. Fins up. We'll be all right.
Later, Vaughn. We'll see you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look for a better quarterback.
Hit the like button, everybody.
Oh, that shit
Everybody
done sailed,
watching in
boy.
chat.
Hey, I'm coming
Everyone
for
hit
that
the
chicken
like button.
bacon,
Get the
Bonjo.
likes up, please.
You ain't getting
Get
off the hook, goddammit.
Hey, if we're bringing up Mr. B-Flow, he's gotten us to 10 wins.
Yeah, I
McDaniels
mean,
in 2
we know
years
we're gonna
with us
cough one up
hasn't
eventually,
got us
right?
more than 10 wins. This guy is a fucking fraud. This guy sucks. What a fucking disaster play call today.
Damn, Greg. Tell us how
Fucking
you
with
really
me.
feel.
Tyreek's the MVP. This team's a fraud. We're losing the next 4. 9 and 8 games
damn.
coming. Get ready
Just
for
so
it.
everybody
I'm already
knows,
prepared for it. Get
Greg,
ready.
what happened, Greg?
largest upset this season, the Dolphins losing to the Tennessee Titans.
Oh,
Dolphins
we
were
broke another
13 and a
record?
half favorites.
Oh, good grief.
13 and a half favorites.
You
Largest
see what
upset of
you
the
see what the football gods has delivered to us. We was bragging how bad we always beat up on the poor teams, and it was served up to us on a platter on prime
Told
time
you,
Monday
man,
night.
God don't like
Losing to
ugly,
a
bro.
bad
All that
team.
stuff Big Nick was saying,
It
all
was
that stuff
crazy,
Big
the
Nick was
irony
hyping
of
up.
it.
I
Hey,
told
Crypto.
Big Nick,
I mean,
bro.
week
God
in and
don't
week
like
out,
ugly.
Hey,
week in
Crypto.
and week out, we bragged on how we dog walked every bad team, and
Hey,
then look what happened.
Crypto. Hey, Crypto. I told you Tua is too damn slow to get them plays in time to call the play. I mean, y'all think it's McDaniel. It's Tua. He made a 7 on the one lick score. The dude is slow
Damn,
bringing the call in,
7?
bruh.
I don't
Yeah,
know if it
he
was
did.
7.
Yeah,
He's
look
got
at
he's got a
look it up.
15, not a 7.
No, he took it the second time and got a higher score. But the guy can't make plays unless it's scripted. I mean, come on, man. We've been seeing this for 5 years.
Damn. Hey,
My
listen,
problem
it's
with
December. We got January football to look forward to,
No,
fellas.
there's no
Cheer up.
January football anymore.
well,
You know
my
what?
problem
You know
with
what? We might be walking into January as a
You
wild
guys gonna
card,
be all right.
and
No, we're gonna
that's
be
a
walking
You guys
into
gonna be all right.
after
January
losing
from our
today.
couch.
Get your licks out.
After losing today, week
Just
17
out
means
your
a whole
emotions.
lot more.
Get it over with.
Yo,
You guys
Boy,
wait.
Tommy
the
do
problem,
now.
one of the
You're probably
problems,
right about that.
you
one
think
of the problems
you
this
think
team
we're gonna
has,
beat the Jets? You think we're gonna beat the Jets?
No, Milf Wilson's coming to light it up on us.
one of
Damn,
the
he said
problems with
no.
Hey,
McDaniel
say it now,
is
bro. Say
Greg
it
got to
now,
get his act
and
together.
we'll
Be
see you
honest.
next week.
Let KS2 talk.
one of the problems I have with McDaniel is like whenever it's like a big moment, whether it's like we have a big matchup going, case in point, Buffalo, he crumbles. And then this game should have been a easy win, right? But then the pressure ratcheted up at the end, and then it's just like, what the hell was that play call, man? It's like he literally like gets like happy feet when he's calling plays and stuff in these high pressure moments and everything. And that's the thing. And now then what's worse tonight is like I was making excuses or two and everything like that, but now I'm just like, man, if he's a guy, you go get down
question for
at
the
least give us a shot.
Quick question.
No, he's not the guy.
Quick question.
If he's
When Miami was up 27
if he
to
is the
13,
guy,
was
he gets
everybody
us there.
thinking that this game was a wrap? Did everybody
Bro, it was a
everybody
wrap with
think this
5
game was
minutes.
a wrap when
Absolutely.
Miami was 27 to 13?
Yeah, it was in the
Dude,
bag,
5
dude.
minutes.
I didn't. Why we
It was
blaming
over.
Dora?
Because all he had to
Why
do
we
was get a
blaming
first
Dora?
down. He
It
only
was
needed to get one
27-13.
first down.
5 minutes
He had
left.
opportunities
You can't blame
because
the defense.
all we
Hey,
needed
no,
was one
we
first
need to-
down out of that guy.
We need to
night
Literally.
specify who's
Playing
blaming
Hey,
who right now.
hey,
Because
Will Levis
nobody's really
came. He
blaming the
marched down the
quarterback right
field.
now,
He
bro.
scored a
You can't blame
touchdown.
the defense.
He got the ball back. He marched down the field, scored a touchdown. You know what he did
Yeah,
next?
nobody's blaming
He,
the
he,
quarterback.
he went for 2. He
The
got
team
the 2
screwed the
point.
pooch.
He got the 2 point.
The team screwed the pooch.
And I'm blaming you on that last drive
Yeah,
because you
nobody's
should have stepped
blaming
up
the quarterback.
as a franchise quarterback. You should have stepped up on that last drive, and that's me being
On the
objective.
last
I didn't
last
hear
drive,
nobody say.
listen,
I didn't hear
He's been on
nobody say
franchise.
except for John. I mean, John Deuce. Except for Deuce, he said, you know what? Miami was up 27-13. They should have stopped in there. They should have ended the game there under 5 minutes.
well,
Nobody
yeah,
else
but at
but
the same
Deuce was objective.
well, hold up. Let me expand on that a little bit. After they scored that touchdown, that second to last touchdown, we got the ball back. All we needed to do was to get a first down and basically kill the clock. But didn't we go 3 and out on that
Did you
drive and give
expect
them the
them
ball
to,
right back?
Deuce?
Yes.
Well,
Ever
don't
since
you?
Tyreek
I mean,
Hill
I'm
went
just
out the
saying,
game,
we
the
didn't even
offense
need 3
has not
points.
looked the
We needed
same.
10 yards.
Real quick. The offense, let me make a point. Once Tyreek got out the game, the offense was not looking the same from the beginning of the game all the way to the end until those turnovers by special teams and by the defense.
It's
They
because
scored 2
Hill
in a
is
row.
our offense.
So
It's
do you
because he's
expect
the
the
difference
offense
maker
who
here.
has been
Thank you, Deuce. That's what I
looking
was
like they
saying a
did the
little
entire
earlier.
night to come
And
out
we got to
and then
stop doing
perform?
that.
You know who was
Did I
performing better?
expect?
The defense. The defense was on.
I
The
expected Tua to
defense
get a
was
first
on.
down.
Was
Yeah.
on point. You see, you
Look, as
expected
I
far
don't
Tua. I
know.
expected the
I
team to.
I had no faith that Tua was going to get anything done tonight.
Exactly, especially in a big game. I'm not worried about Tua no more.
no, no, no,
This is
real
old
quick.
Like I
news.
Look,
said,
After
he'll be
watching the
Carmelo is
fine.
whole
really
game,
putting the
Get your
pressure on
I
emotional
had
Tua.
stuff
no
out.
faith
You
they were
know,
going to get it
deal
done.
with it,
This is
Hold
old
up. Hold
news.
Hey,
on.
This
and
is
real
it'll be
old
quick.
news,
fine.
bro. It's old
Hold
Hey,
up.
news,
Let
real
bro.
quick,
Cap for
real
life
quick.
go.
Time out, because
Let
I can't
Cap
hear
go.
nobody, bro. Look,
Let
real
Cap
quick.
go.
Yeah, look, I get everybody's hyped up, man, but look, nobody's really pinpointing the blame at nobody right now. It's just a
What
situation
you mean,
where,
Cap?
we
I heard
wanted to see what
Dolphin
would happen.
Terrence here is blaming on Tua. I heard
No, Q,
Deuce blame it
let
on
him
But
Tua.
finish, Q. Q,
listen,
let
look,
him finish. Let him finish,
listen.
man.
We're just trying to figure out what it is when Tyreek goes down, what's gonna happen. We needed to see this, you know what I'm saying? And the problem is, it is what it is,
And
bro. But I'm
that's a
just a
good
big
point.
believer in karma. All that stuff that Tua was doing about trying to put down Flores throughout the week, that came back to bite him in the butt. So I do believe in karma when it comes to that aspect. So I mean,
Yes,
just you gotta
sir.
play week
He
by
did that?
week, bro. You
When
can't
did he
be
do that?
if you're gonna be humble, be
Here we
humble.
go.
But
Point
at the end of
one.
the season, you
That's
gotta
news
start
to
throwing
me.
shots at somebody.
Here's one thing that I noticed. Why weren't they at least putting Tyreek on the field at the end of the game, just as a decoy, even just to get their attention? They knew they were running the ball. Tyreek's on the sideline. They're playing to run at that point.
Tyreek out there celebrating, but he hurt. I ain't got time for him either tonight.
Is
Yeah,
he
but
going to
He
be
out
back
there.
we needed
next
to see
week?
that, bro. We needed to see that. We knew that was gonna happen
He,
sooner or later. We needed to see it.
he's
Hey,
celebrating. He's supposed to be hurt, but he out there celebrating.
What do you
yo,
mean?
bro, can I go right quick,
They
bro?
line. They
He's
he was
partying
back
tonight?
deep for a kick.
Hey, yo, can I go
They
right quick?
let
I mean, when
you
they
know.
scored that
Nah.
touchdown, he
Tyreek was
ran
trying
on
to
the
pump
field
some
and
energy
celebrated.
into that team, bro.
All right, hold up. Let's let Lakers all day get chime in. Go
He was
ahead,
trying to
Lakers
pump
all
some
What's
day.
up,
energy into
y'all?
the team.
What's up, y'all? How y'all
Like I
doing?
What's
said,
good,
he's
Lakers?
the
What's going on, man?
life of that
Not
team.
so
He's the
good.
Hold up,
heartbeat.
Q.
Hold up,
Lakers all day.
Q.
What's
Hold up,
good?
Q. Go ahead,
All right,
Lakers all
so
day.
look,
Hey,
bro.
Mr. Park, I know Mr. Park. You always call me out, bro.
Hey,
Well,
this
I'm
is
not
what
picking on you,
happens.
man.
Well,
This,
stop
this
that
is
Man,
what
shit, bro.
talk.
happens. Listen, you know what I'm saying? This is what happens when you get an average quarterback
Bingo.
that only spot throws, bro. Listen, bro, this is what happens, bro. He's gonna listen, bro. The same tour you saw tonight is that same one y'all saw last year. He
The
he
same
he
one
he, he
and the year
didn't
before that.
change, bro. He didn't change. He's not gonna get okay. He's better, but guess what? It's the same person. You know what I'm saying? Same footwork, same throwing the ball, same
Scared in the
everything,
pocket.
bro. Scared. He's scared of pressure, scared of
Scared
the
in the
moment.
pocket.
Bro, listen, we need to go get an elite quarterback, bro. I don't care about Tyreek Hill. That he's gonna do his thing, right? Mike McDaniel should have never called that timeout. I mean, he should have waited a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? He called that timeout too soon. But listen, bro. Now, listen. Tua has to play better because if he don't, now teams know what he likes to do. And now when the pressure is coming, we have to see what Tua does because everybody want to say, oh, saying Tua is the best quarterback in the world. He's not because guess what? You're not getting the job done.
Lakers all day. Lakers, I got a question for you, bro, real quick. If you could answer this
Oh,
one.
He's
Lord.
How
fixing to
many
get
sacks did the
paid,
Tennessee
man.
Titans get today?
Well,
Huh?
let Q
Five,
talk.
How many sacks
Let
did
Q
the
talk.
Tennessee Titans get today?
five,
Maybe like 3, 4.
five, five,
3. This dude.
five.
Did you watch the game
5,
at all?
right? Yeah, 5,
5
right?
sacks today,
5, yeah.
bro. Now
Okay.
you explain that to
So
me.
I'm not gonna listen, bro.
I'm not gonna say it's the O line's
I'm
fault.
not
The O
gonna
line did
blame the
what they
O
could
line,
running
bro.
the ball. They
I'm
ran
not
the
gonna
ball pretty
blame the
damn
O
good.
Oh
line,
goodness.
bro.
How
I'm
many
I
gonna
need
sacks
blame
some
we
the
got?
real
quarterback.
How many sacks we
football
got
head. Where
today?
Lewis? Where Lewis at?
How,
That's a
how many
football
sacks
head
we?
right there.
Hold up. How many sacks?
Where
How
EM
many
at?
sacks we got
That's a
today?
football head right
I
there.
just can't believe we're gonna blame the O line now. This is a brand new
I'm
O
not
line. We're gonna
blaming the
blame this O
quarterback.
line again too.
I
Yeah.
didn't blame the
Yeah.
O line. All I said was they got
How many?
sacks. I did not blame the O line. All I said that they got
Yeah,
5
but
sacks
look,
today.
let's be fair. Who held onto the ball and got sacked twice on their own? That
And
wasn't the O line's fault once again.
so what that mean? What that mean, Crypto? They was covering
Who
downfield,
fell
right?
down? Who,
There was good coverage
who fell
downfield,
down
right?
like a little baby? Who fell down like a little
Yeah.
baby?
So
Who
yeah,
fell down like a little baby?
The
that was
thing
good
is,
good
is, man.
coverage.
The guys that
They
are
they, they play
the guys
good
that they
defense.
call elite, The guys that
those
they
are
call
tougher sites.
elite, they say they
I don't blame
have bad
offensive
games,
line.
but they still win.
Bro, I thought the Tennessee
I'm not blaming
defense
the
was
line.
nothing. You guys said we were
No, because
bro.
two of them was coming.
Don't blame
One of
the
them
line.
was Tua slip. So that was a fake
Tua
phantom
fell down
sack
like
on
a
that one.
baby. Nobody even touched him, and he fell down. Man, get out of here with Tua, man,
Bro, I
please.
thought the
No, I'm
Tennessee
just saying
defense was
it was not the
garbage. I
line
thought the
fault,
Tennessee
Terrence.
Oh,
defense
yeah,
was
I
gonna
know,
get
That
I know.
sack you can't blame the
It was a
offensive
coverage
line
sack.
on. That was a
Crystal,
phantom
I
sack.
Terrence
know.
don't know
Yeah,
that.
Crystal, I know what you're
Terrence don't know
talking
what a
about.
coverage sack is.
Yeah, listen, bro. I know everything about
See,
football,
you
and
do?
I know we got a
You do?
quarterback. I know we got a
Seriously?
quarterback. I know we
Oh,
got a
let's not do
quarterback
this.
that's
Come on, guys.
average
Let's not do
at
this,
best.
man.
That's what I'm saying. And we keep on
Yeah, that's
talking
all
about
you
Yeah, I
talking
was talking
about,
about
somebody
bro.
that
else.
particular sack where he
Bring
fell
some
down
football
on.
knowledge into the conversation.
That wasn't Eichenberg's
Shit.
Take your
fault.
feelings
But
out
Everybody
of
Q,
it.
come
gone.
on, man. Like
I
I
ain't
get
gonna
what
have
you're
to.
It
saying.
wasn't
I
Eichenberg's
get what
fault.
you're saying, Q. But come on, like we
Hey,
can't
hey,
blame
hey,
the
I'm
O
gonna see
line
y'all
every
boys
year,
tomorrow.
every
Tomorrow's the
year,
all
bro.
22. Tune in to
Yeah,
C83. He be
Hey,
breaking it down. I
Q.
don't know if
man.
El Cap gonna
Look,
break
Yeah,
down
ain't nobody
tomorrow.
gonna
You
break
blame
that
All
down, bro.
22.
Eichenberg
This
for that
this
Come on,
fall
fumble?
Come watch
one
some
'22,
at a
I
film,
time,
will.
bro.
fellas. One at a time.
This
Yeah,
fall
one at a time,
22, you
brother.
best
Come on,
believe
one at
I
a
will.
time now.
My bad,
I'm
my
just
bad,
I'm just
my bad.
tired. I'm just tired of
Everybody
Alabama
talking,
putting a
can't
dagger in my
nobody
heart,
hear
man.
nobody.
Hey, I need the game plan on how we're gonna beat the Jets next week.
We
They
ain't gonna beat
they
the
better
Jets.
win
Jets
by
gonna beat us
40.
Oh
50-0.
my goodness.
We gonna lose to the
We're
They
gonna
Jets.
have a 50 burger on
No, we'll
us.
beat the Jets. We'll
No,
beat
we're
the
gonna get our
Jets,
ass
guys.
beat by the Jets.
No, we'll
It's
definitely
Jets
beat
not
the
a,
49
Jets.
and
it,
That's
88
it,
not.
and
it's
let us
We'll
not
beat the
about
Jets.
us beating
The
the
Jets did
Jets.
just
this.
beat the crap
I
out
don't
of
know
the
how.
It's
Texans.
We're
I
just
We're
gonna
don't
gonna
lose
know
to the
have
how
a
they're gonna
discussion.
Cowboys,
fucking do it,
to
but
the Bills, and to the
it's the
Ravens.
different script every year with these fucks. I'm
So
If
sick
is
of
this
it.
they,
our
Hey,
is this
Crystal,
our
you running the
upset
show?
game?
Wait a minute.
Is this our upset
yeah.
game?
Well, no, I can't do it
All right.
tomorrow. I gotta
Hey,
do it
hey,
on
real quick,
Wednesday.
fellas. Real quick, fellas. I'm gonna be out.
yeah.
I'm apologize if I stepped out of line and disrespected some of Mr. Polk. I have
Oh
much
man, you
respect for you,
good, man.
bro.
You trying,
No,
bro. It is what
Hey,
it is, man.
man,
You know how it is,
hey,
man.
much respect. Hey,
No,
this
you man,
like you
go
said,
Steelers,
careful.
man.
Like this too shall pass. This
This
too
too
shall
shall
pass.
pass, my brother.
Get
You
your
know how it
feelings
is,
out.
man.
Get rant. Do
Hey,
what you got to
Yeah,
do
tomorrow's another
August
next
day,
is
week.
bro. You know
January
how it
Focus
is.
on.
football. I don't know about none of
All
this.
right, fellas. Y'all be good. Y'all be good. Much love,
You
man.
too, bro.
Feelings
You
Much
too,
up.
love
bro.
you,
all right,
bro,
see
You
man.
you.
too,
Take
man.
care.
That's my dog, bro.
Thanks for coming up, Q. Appreciate it. I've been letting you guys go at it. I
He
know
still shows love, bro.
I just can't
It's
take it, dude.
mayhem.
I
I'm gonna
listen.
go purchase some more
The
Ethereum and Bitcoin.
excuses are going to come out for everything, and they're not wrong, but I don't care. This Titans team, by the numbers, sucks. They
Big
We
suck.
ain't
time.
talking about
They suck. Our
the biggest
defense put a
problem
working
with
on
this
them.
offense.
I don't give a damn if
What
it was
the
all
hell happened?
backups the whole game. We should have won on offense, especially after all the gimmies the defense gave us. That's the
Exactly.
problem. That's it. I don't care who was on offense. The
Our offense
offense
struggled mightily.
struggled all day against a Titans defense that sucks. They suck.
It reminded me of the
Terrible.
Charger game last year, Cap.
No,
Well, it's
The
not
tight.
about that. It shows
Here's the
that
thing:
Mike
the Titans.
McDaniels is not putting all the players in the best positions to win.
Listen,
That's
it's not
part of
like
it.
it's not like
That's
If
I
we
part of
watched.
it.
It's
was,
not like
we
I
wouldn't
That's
watched
be
part of it.
Titans
relying
make
on
big
one
plays. It's
fucking
not like I
receiver to
saw the
win every game.
Titans. It's not like I seen the
That's
Titans
part of it.
do big things. I just saw our offense do nothing. That's
This
what
was
I seen.
the last five
Nothing.
minutes. Something happened in the
It
last
was
And
5
that's
inept.
minutes,
because of
man.
our
In the
coach.
last 5 minutes,
Wow.
just something happened that went
We
wrong, bro.
literally, if it wasn't for a punt botch and a bogus pitch by Levis, our offense basically got shut out.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
All right,
is
Yes,
true.
we did.
all right,
Basically
Yes,
Q.
got
we
shut
were.
out.
Nah, but
Because everybody
The Titans.
on our team is not put in the best
Dude.
position for them to win. Because if it was
Exactly.
That's
like this, we
crazy.
would be winning
They've
games
actually
without
played better
Tyreek.
against our offense than any team in the league.
And we need to utilize other players beside. I'm sorry. We need to utilize utilize other players besides Waddle and Tyreek. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what happened to
We
Cedric
get
Wilson?
stuck on that.
Whose fault is that?
Whose
Where'd
fault is
Cedric
that?
Wilson go?
I mean, Chase Claypool. I saw him
Should
on
have been
special teams.
playing
Yeah, he
today.
was sitting on the
He should have been
sideline
playing.
brushing his
Chase
teeth.
Claypool should have been
Cedric Wilson
playing.
was getting hot.
Hey, what was
First half.
what
He
was
was,
the
he was
running
busy
games
brushing
numbers?
his teeth and grooming himself on the sideline,
Hey,
so he
Crypto,
wasn't
what was
participating.
the running games last numbers? Like both guys, what did they have?
I don't know the final numbers. I'm still digging that up.
Can somebody find that out, please?
I think Achan ended with like 43 yards, and I think Mostert had like
I got it.
76.
Achan
gonna be hurt
ran
tomorrow.
for
Man,
47
he
yards
was
on
getting
7
hit big
attempts,
time.
and he caught 5 of 9 pass attempts for 24 yards. Achan ends the day with a decent amount. I don't know why Achan was targeted 9 times. Now that I
That was
think
a swing pass.
Where
yeah,
was
a lot of.
Waddle? Where was Burials? Where was Claypool?
One
Where
of
was
them,
fucking
Tua
Ray
almost got him
Crowd?
killed on.
Waddle was
I didn't
targeted
like that
8
Where
one.
was
times,
Chase
caught
Claypool?
6 of them for 79
He was on the
yards. Why
sideline
wasn't
grooming himself,
Waddle
Mr. Pope.
targeted more? That's the real question.
That's what he was
goes
doing, Mr.
out,
Pope.
go to Waddle.
No, I hear you, Crypto. But
But
the thing is, we got to start
so
utilizing
all
these
this
other
is
players.
not on Tua. All this is on our coach, because it's our coach's job to make sure everybody is put in the best position for them to
There
win.
you
But
go.
if they're not,
Exactly.
At the beginning.
And that's what it
And
goes
this
back
is
to.
why we play the game.
That's why I said it's part of this has to go on the coach. I said that
Man,
from the beginning.
Yeah, you did say that,
I
John.
mean, we can't put it on Tua no more. Everybody on this panel know exactly what Tua is. Tua gonna be what Tua gonna be.
Well, that
It's
may
our
be,
coach.
Well, there's
but
enough
part of it
game
has to go on
film
the coach.
out there. It's no secret. I don't know why people think we the CIA when it comes to play calling. It's no secret. It's enough
Yeah,
film
but
out
John,
there.
again, how are we going to go to the coaching staff when the problem was coaching and we got that resolved? Like, I can't comprehend that.
So what you say, Cap? I
We
couldn't hear you.
didn't get the coaching result. We had bad play calling all over the place. On both sides, on the defense too, because I'm not leaving Big Fangio out of this either.
Oh yeah, he blew it bad.
All I know, it's been 1,000 days since we played this franchise before, and we had the same result with different coaching staff, different personnel.
With playoff implications,
So I don't
too.
want to hear nothing about Flores can't beat the Titans in crunch time.
Crypto. Flores can get the
Well,
10
Crypto,
wins.
you
McDaniels
can
at
take
9.
it to the game before that. The last 2 times we played this team, they
Well, at
killed
least the
us.
Titans were a playoff team when we played them last time. They're nowhere near the playoffs when we play them now.
Yeah, but they look like they were 9-3 today. Tonight, they look like they were 9-3, and we had day record.
We just sucked.
And I hate that.
It's hard to take this one, man. But I tell you what, if they even let the Jets within a freaking 10 points next week, I mean, they need to actually like steamroll the Jets next week for us to have any faith that they'll make any noise. You know what I mean? And then
Jets make no difference.
But then
Jets by 50. Milf
Are
Wilson's
they
putting
the new
50 on our
barometer
ass.
now? Well, how can you consider them a barometer?
I've seen that. I've seen that before, man. I know y'all remember that one. Who was it? Like 2013, we had to win like 1 of 3 games, and then Geno Smith had the game of his life against Miami in Miami.
Yes.
Like he threw a perfect passer rating.
Yeah, he had a perfect passer rating that game
That's
on
the
the last
problem
game of
with
the season.
Miami. Every
I
time
was
somebody
there
needs to do
for that
something
game.
good, they always do it against
I was
Miami.
there for that game. I got to
What's up,
witness it
Color?
up close. It was terrible. Go ahead, Color.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You was at that game, Cap?
Yeah, yes, I was at that fucking game. I about could have killed somebody on my way to the parking lot that day. I was there at that game with my dad and my uncle, and it was a terrible, terrible day. Go ahead, Color. You were there live in the stadium, freezing your ass off. What was that like?
Well, I just got a question for everybody on the panel first, because my first instinct was to think that I'm going to have to sit here and argue with idiots for the whole week about our defense giving up this game, and I'm just not going to do it. So the first question I have for everybody is this: if you didn't watch the game tonight and you just decided to not watch it, right? And I woke you up in the morning and told you that Zach Sealer scored a touchdown. Tell me that your question to me would not be, how big did we win by?
Correct.
But
yeah,
so
that will be
the other side of it, though. The other side of it, right?
If somebody is going to tell me, if somebody's going to claim that they would have any other question out of their mouth in that situation, you're capping.
Yeah, because remember our defense scored a
should've fucking
touchdown
won.
last week. That's the third week in a row our defense scored a touchdown.
Or you could have asked me if you could have told me we were up 27-13 with 4 minutes left and we still lost. I would have told you you're freaking crazy.
Yeah.
That's true too.
That too, John. That too, John.
Again,
You know
this
what?
is a tough one.
My score prediction, I was trying to be less homerish than everybody else this week, and my score prediction was still 34-13. Now, by 4 minutes left in the game, we were up 27-13. That is 7 points away from a spot-on score prediction. And this game ends with a loss, 28-27. That is absolutely inexcusable performance, not only by our offense, but by the one man that could have made a difference when the offense is having a bad day, and that is our quarterback.
T-Hill is also part of that. Color, keep cooking, dog.
It was in his hands at the last moment.
Cook up.
Don't tell me this it wasn't in his hands at the last moment. We were up by 14 points with 4 minutes left when neither offense wanted to score all day. And you're going to tell me we can't get 10 motherfucking yards with our offense to keep possession of the football.
Yeah, that's true, Color. I will go on and say that this was our worst offensive
We put
performance all
70
season.
fucking points on a fucking NFL football team, and we can't get 10 motherfucking yards.
That's all we needed. We needed that to kill the
That's all we
clock,
needed was 10
basically.
yards.
We could have milked out that
Basically, it
clock
was 10
so
yards.
easily.
It was a 10-yard game, basically. Yeah.
What was that
Then when they
atmosphere?
gave up that score, and we had a chance again with 2 fucking minutes left to salt it away, we couldn't do that either.
I'm so ashamed. I'm so
It's fucking
ashamed.
ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And let me tell you something. Right now, if you watch that Baltimore Ravens game yesterday, that game played out almost exactly how our game did.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Except guess what the fuck happened at the end of their game? Their quarterback threw a 40-yard touchdown on a rope into the end zone for the game-winning touchdown.
Right.
A real quarterback.
Third down and 17,
real
right.
quick? A real
That's
quarterback.
Can I
That's a
chime in
good
on this
point,
real
Color.
quick?
That was the difference in both games. Yeah.
Can I chime in real quick?
Oh, you know that running quarterback that can't throw the ball?
Yeah, can't throw the ball.
That one. That can't throw the fucking ball. That one.
That's what they
Amen.
said.
Yeah.
He can't,
Amen.
he can't,
running
he can't throw the ball.
Can I
Yeah,
chime
the
in real
running
quick? Can I
quarterback.
chime in? Can I
The
chime in real
running
quick?
quarterback with no arm.
Can I chime in real
Yeah.
quick?
Go ahead.
Okay. So this is a bad night. Okay. Let's not make this the end all be all. Okay.
Oh God.
They're 9-4. We're not 4-9. Okay.
You know the
There's
other
plenty-
team is 4-9 that
there's
we lost
plenty
to. You got that right.
There's plenty of season left. This is not Joe Philbin's team. This is not
Hey, how many bad nights do we have to
Well,
have
Joe
to
Philbin's
realize
team has beat
that?
the freaking
Hey,
Titans.
how many bad nights does how many bad nights does Mike McDaniel have to have before he realizes he's shitting his own ass?
Let me finish.
Oh, whoa.
This is a bad night by Mike McDaniel. This is a bad night by Tua Tagovailoa. Okay, this is not Cleo Lemon. This is not John Beck. This is not.
Well,
Ryan
we know it's a
Tannehill.
bad night.
No shit, Sherlock.
Tua Tagovailoa is.
You know the last
we
time we
had
beat
here
the Ryan Tannehill was our
Okay.
quarterback. The last time we beat
hold on, Crypto.
the Titans.
Crypto. There's still plenty of season left. There's still plenty of great storylines to be written for this team. They are 9-4. They're not 4-9. Stop making this the end all
We
be
know
all
that.
for this.
Well, could have had a first round
We were
bye,
this
man.
time last year, wasn't
Honestly, we controlled our
You know
destiny.
what?
We don't
I'm not even
anymore.
going to do this. I'm not even going to do this because these people that want to sit here and talk about how we're supposed to talk about our problems when we're winning by 21, and we sit here and say
not what I'm
there
saying.
ain't no reason to talk about that stuff when we're winning by 21. And guess
not what
what?
I'm saying, Carlos.
Now is the time to talk about it.
That is not what I'm saying. But stop making
We
this
need
the
a
end all
quarterback.
be all.
We need a
Now
quarterback.
is the time to talk about our problems.
If Tua is the guy, he puts the team on his back in that situation.
Exactly. We need a
Even
damn quarterback.
Okay, got it. So let's go ahead and throw in Mike White and Skylar Thompson. Maybe they are great. They could probably
No
Okay.
one's
carry the
saying
team,
Well,
right?
I would
This
beg
ain't
to
got
differ
nothing to do
on
with
that
Skylar
because
Thompson.
Yeah,
This
if
ain't
that
got
was the
nothing to
case,
do with
Mike
Skylar
McDaniel
Thompson.
should have been
You know
calling
what?
the same
You know what?
plays.
This ain't got nothing to do with Skylar Thompson.
There we go. There's a real winner right there, Skylar Thompson.
Goddamn.
There's a real winner right there, Mike White.
This has to do with two people, okay, who think their shit don't stink. Who have thought their shit don't stink since the moment both of them walked into this building. And I'm sick of it.
Me too. Preach.
Yeah. Alex, you know darn well no one's talking about Mike White.
That's basically
I
what
can
everybody's
hardly
saying.
even
Let's
talk.
go ahead and
I
cut
can
through
hardly
it.
even talk because you know what? When you're in the stadium and your defense is fucking scoring, you'd like to believe you have a little to do with that. That's why my voice is barely even functioning right now. And I'm not going to be able to talk about the bullshit of this team for the rest of the week because I was busy cheering for their fucking garbage.
But like the Tua MVP talk is over now. Because I've seen Mahomes,
Well, he
I've
played
seen
himself
Josh
out of it.
Allen,
For crying out loud.
I've seen Josh Allen, I've seen
Brock
Patrick Mahomes,
Purdy
I've
will
seen
have to
Joe
have a
Burrow,
monumental collapse for them not to win the MVP.
I've seen Lamar Jackson have absolutely terrible games for 3 quarters and somehow put together one drive to give their team a chance, even
Well, that
or
was
just
the
win
last
it.
game, wasn't it? Against the Rams.
You know what? Since when was this conversation about how many bad games Lamar Jackson had?
No. The point is they've had bad
What the fuck does that have
quarters.
anything? You know what that's called? That's called a whataboutism. And you know why it's called that? Because all you've told me now is there's 2 bad quarterbacks.
No, I'm not saying Lamar Jackson's a bad quarterback.
Except one of them won his game with a 40-yard strike on a rope into the end zone.
That's what I'm saying. They have bad games for 3 quarters, and then they will their team to victory at the last second when they need them most. They can have bad days, but they still find that one drive. They get the field goal, they get the touchdown, they get them in position, they give them a chance. And I tell you, when they put the ball,
let me ask you this: Have you ever seen us march down the field, okay, without a perfectly executed script? Even when we're down, we have to formulate on the fly some game plan to make it work. Because we don't have a guy that can stand there and deliver the ball to his open guys and get the ball to the hands of his playmakers with open grass. That's all the fuck we need to do. And we can't do that.
If you watch that Chiefs and Bills game yesterday, how many times were they like defenders in Josh Allen's face and he's delivering strikes?
We're not talking about the Bills and Chiefs game right now. We're talking about the one we just fucking lost.
Exactly. We're talking about other people.
Alex, you got to realize that.
My point is I'm saying Tua is not the guy, man.
The season is over.
You can't
Why are we arguing?
Things are not to improve, Alex.
I'm well aware of what y'all think about the Bills-Chiefs game because I had to see tweets about Jalen Waddle standing in the freaking neutral zone all game because that's all anybody gives a fuck about.
Colin.
Yeah, basically.
I want to say
priorities, people.
I want to say something.
I understand what you're saying, bro. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say something, man. And it's backing you up 100%. And you know what? Yeah, I almost feel like I've been wrong all season now.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, the reality behind everything is not only are you correct about that other QB being from Baltimore that has completely outshined us now, but here's my thing. It's like we really have shown our true colors now because this was Monday night, y'all. That's a Monday night, y'all. That's an extra. That's
Danny,
an extra day
I'm sorry to
repair.
interrupt you, but you just made a great point, that I have to freaking exemplify by saying it was a terrible point. Okay? Because you're talking about getting outshined again by Lamar Jackson, which is true. That's why it's a good point. But the reason it's a terrible point is because we don't even have to look that far. He just got outshined by another one on the other side of the football field.
Tell him again, Color.
Yeah.
Tell him again,
The
Color.
guy was playing on the other side. Yeah.
Levis looked really fucking good compared. Like
he's the next
honestly.
Brock Purdy,
Levis
dude.
actually did show up. You're right. Good point, Color. Yeah. People overlooked
might
the
be a
fact
Mets
that
fan here.
he had the quarterback on the other sideline.
You're right.
But-
It's a horrible point because the facts.
We don't have to look. Yeah, we don't have to look towards the Ravens game.
Hey, our
Look
4-year
towards this
QB
game.
looked good though, boys. Our 4th-year QB looked good up against that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a winner when you're thinking, yeah, we got that MVP.
Well, we're going to be
We
told
got it.
that he's going toe to toe with Will Levis.
Yeah.
Oh
No. Levis definitely.
Well, Levis stepped up with
killed
4
us.
minutes ago. He was actually a baller. He's a gamer. He won the game. Our guy came up short and floundered.
Oh, he
I mean,
did.
that's the fact, man. The QBs really earn their money in that last, honestly, normally 2 minutes. In this situation, it was the last 5, and our guy just in big games, man, he stinks up the place. It's over and over. In
I don't
big
understand,
games,
John. I don't understand why. Because here's the thing, it's hard going forward not to continue to support what we're doing because when it clicks, obviously we can beat anybody. But it is completely obvious that we're not. When we're not on our game, nobody is going to take it onto their shoulders. So my point is, if everybody's comfortable with that type of quarterback, and that's what we want for our franchise quarterback, then why don't you just go home at halftime whenever we're not on our game? Because you're not getting a comeback victory.
And he
You're
is
not
going to be the
getting
next.
anybody
He's going to get
step
paid.
up with 4 minutes left to make sure that game gets salted away.
Yeah.
You're not
This
getting
guy, bro.
anybody to deliver in a 2-minute drill, okay, in the fourth quarter when you've done slipped and not been able to salt the
He
game
better not
away.
be paid by us.
Yeah.
He may get paid by that, but the
So
thing
he
is,
is fine if this is what y'all
he is
want
in
from
a
his
Tony Romo
franchise
syndrome.
quarterback.
Yeah,
That
that'd
is
be
fine if
syndrome.
this is what y'all want.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you might as well go home in the third quarter every game.
I got something I want to ask.
Yeah.
All right, real quick. Not for nothing. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first time all season we didn't score offensive touchdown in the very first half.
No, in the
That
first
is
3
offensive.
quarters.
It is
No,
offensive.
you're wrong. The first 3 quarters. And you want to
Yeah,
know the
first 3
last team that held us
It's
without
the
an
first
offensive
3
touchdown in
quarters
the first
even.
3 quarters? Oh, yeah, it was the
Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
tied at 10. How long were we tied at 10?
Through the first half, right?
Until it was 13-13, till they went up 13-10. And they had a touchdown that was dropped.
Right. And we're sitting there somewhere in the third quarter with 10 points on to our name, 7 of which was scored by our defense.
The defense did everything they had to do to keep
And I
us
don't
in
care
there
how
and to
bad
win
your
it.
offense is performing. When you're a type of team that has been putting up the numbers we do, your offense cannot collapse that far without you starting to look at QB.
I know y'all.
Bingo.
I know I'm about to step in it. I'm about to step in it with
Bingo.
it. But
We may have scored 27 points, but 21 of them was gift wrapped it to us with freaking special teams.
I'm about to step in it with this. But I mean, the defense played great for 3.5 quarters, and then what the hell happened on those 2 drives?
They got tired.
By the way,
DeAndre Hopkins was running wide open.
There's another question that we've been debating for the last few months that now has a final answer as well, that we can finally end this debate. And whatever side you were on of that debate, you're going to find out whether you won or lost the debate right now, because the fact of it is,
I think I know where you're going.
crowd noise has nothing to do with why we get off rhythm. Because you could hear a pin drop tonight on offense.
Yeah.
Well, it can't be crowd noise. Yeah.
I was blown away with, like, DeAndre Hopkins was basically unmarked on those last 2 drives for the Titans. Like he was that one play, he was for like 28 yards. He had no one around him for 10 yards.
Actually, he did, but that was actually a gorgeous thrown ball by their quarterback in a tight window.
Bingo.
When you're talking about the one that he looked like he fumbled.
No,
or
that
the one that he did fumble out of bounds.
No, it led to that. It was DeAndre Hopkins in the middle of the field by himself, and then even the touchdown he scored, he was just standing there. He was just waiting for the throw.
Yeah.
Well,
like, how do you forget where
on
he
the
is?
last two drives, on the last two drives, you can blame our offense for that. Because the fact of it is, you can't play base defense with 4 minutes left because it opens up the sidelines. So the fact that we couldn't salt the game away and we went 3 and out forced our defense into a prevent situation. So before anybody starts blaming Fangio for running a prevent, check yourself. Because we don't have to run that prevent defense if our offense still has the damn football.
Right.
Yeah,
he was handicapped on that last 2 drives on the offense, but going 3 and out.
I mean, how the hell else are you gonna salt the time away up by 14 if you're not letting them catch the ball and keeping everything in front of you? That's called prevent. We're not in that defense if our offense still has the ball with 14-point lead running the clock away.
Defense played A+ to me. I would also say, even if anybody wants to question that one too, I'm going to say the refereeing was actually probably the cleanest game called all season. And
For
I'm
the
also going to
Dolphins?
go. Yeah, basically.
You talking about this game? No,
Yeah.
not. There's some bad calls.
Who has ever heard of?
There was some
I've
bad
never
calls.
seen. I could be wrong about this.
I think it was balanced. Both teams had favorable
That was
calls
a
in that
very,
game.
very well called defense because, yes, it was very favorable both ways. Everybody was about 50% on both sides because there was a lot of motherfucking flags, honestly. And then, I mean, sure, shit negates whatever, you know what I mean? But honestly, we just lost. And
There's
you
a
know
lot
what?
of plays on the field.
I don't even know how the referees are even a topic of discussion right now.
I'm just erasing the facts. I'm erasing the facts about referee. Anybody wants to say referee, fuck off. That ain't happening. The reality behind it is we just got beat. We got beat. Period.
Color
Yeah,
for
referees.
me. In the back of my mind,
In fact, the Titans looked like they were 9-3, and we had their record.
Yes,
that's what it looked like. Looked like we switched records.
Basically,
Played the way that's what it looked like.
And that's where I feel too.
I mean, and that quarterback Levitt, he looked like he was like I said, he looked like Purdy in
Looked
some
like
way.
they were the division leaders in their division.
Exactly.
See, in the back of my mind, like as a younger Dolphins fan than most of you guys probably on the panel, is in the back of my mind, I knew they were going to lose a game to a team we weren't supposed to. Like, I don't know what it is. Is it just
I mean, it's a rite of passage in the NFL. Now we have to succumb to it. Happens around the NFL. You can go a long streak without it happening to you, then eventually it will happen. That's just the way the universe works.
Yeah, no, and now we have to go to the Jets next. Is it next week or the following week?
Next
week.
We play the Jets Sunday, don't we?
Milf
I think we play
Wilson's
on
putting
Sunday.
50 on us.
1:00 game.
Man,
Milfy's putting 50 on us.
But a one point
You know what, Ali? I thought I brought it, but I never even stuck my battery in it.
The tough part about it is
what's going on, Ali?
No, I'm all right. I was just checking. I don't even know.
This proves to. I've been saying this.
Go on, Ali.
Tua can't perform in December, and I get attacked for it. Like I said, this kid doesn't perform well in December.
There's only 3
Specifically,
games left to rectify his December woes. That's only 3 games left.
I think
We're gonna
the
lose
worst
all
part
of
about
them.
it is like if it would have gone the way it was supposed to, right, and say it was like a 35-13 win or something like that, we'd be all right, we're gonna make
we'd
some
be
noise.
happy.
Let's see. Yeah, we'd be looking, probably even past the Jets and going, man, I've been waiting for this like Cowboys
Yeah, you'll be
game
looking past
to
the
see
Jets,
what
but you
happens.
can't now.
But now
This game
losing this
afforded us
game,
not to.
Season is over.
the thing I can't help thinking right now is like losing like this at home on Monday night, man. It's like you're going to go to the playoffs and you're going to match up with probably the Bills or something like that. Even if you win the division, you're going to play the Bills twice in a row. Like they're going to freaking embarrass them at home on the playoffs.
That's
Yeah,
really
no.
quite
To
possible.
me, this proves
I
Tua's not
got
our
2
quarterback.
comments.
Honestly, this proves Tua is not our quarterback, man. We need to move on from the
No,
kid.
stop. You can stop right
No,
there.
it
Don't
only
even.
becomes official
You
once
can't
he
do that
wins
right
in the
now.
playoffs.
It's season
Yeah,
not
you
over
can
with
stop
yet.
right there, dude.
Once the season's over with, then you can tell me that.
If what you just said happens, if he
But Tony,
loses
you
to
got
the
to
Bills
allow
in
him to
back-to-back
have
weeks
an
in the
opportunity
playoffs,
to win a playoff game before you make that statement.
There you go.
Once
yeah,
he
but he
loses in
hasn't
the playoff
performed well
game,
in
you can say
December,
he
so the
officially not a
playoffs really
franchise
don't matter to
quarterback.
me, man.
Oh, he's getting paid whether he wins a playoff game or not. That's the sad part about the unless he goes out and gets hurt.
I understand that from a franchise point. I'm talking about as far as
And then I'm
the
going to
way
tell
it
you to
should be
stop right
weighed, as
there,
far
too.
as whether you have a franchise guy or not. You have
They
to win the regular
will
season and
pay
the
Tua.
postseason.
They will
What
pay
He's a
happened?
Tua.
regular.
What happened, Crypto?
He's a
They
regular.
kept
To me,
Tannehill.
Tua's a regular season quarterback. I don't think he's going to perform well in the playoffs.
They don't care
They
though.
kept
Yeah, he won't.
Tannehill for 7 years, dangling that carrot. We're going to get to the playoffs. We're going to get, and they never even got there. We paid Tannehill for 7 years, so
Well,
they're
he
going to
did
hang
get
on
there.
to
He just
Tua.
was injured and he didn't
Stop
play.
it. Stop it.
Tannehill
Y'all are
got
getting
there. He got
crazy
us to the
now.
playoffs.
Yo, it's one motherfucking loss, yo. Stop with your fucking negativity, bro.
We just
That's a
said he's
bad
getting
one. That's a
paid.
bad
What's the
one.
problem with what's so negative about that? We just said Tua's getting paid. He will get franchised.
No, I'm just saying about like
Or he
your
will be the
7-year payday with you only gonna win always 9 games. That's some bullshit. You know that ain't true. Even all y'all haters can freaking talk about that one and just freaking take that one to the bank. Yo, we going to W. You know we're gonna be conference champs. You know we're gonna be Super Bowl champs
No,
with
we're not. No, we're
Tua.
not. Not with Tua. Not with Tua, Big Philly. Sorry,
Oh,
not with
well,
Tua.
there you have it.
Y'all,
So why
y'all,
are we even
y'all are
having
just
this
y'all
discussion
just
then?
You almost made me choke.
Are you
hey,
messing with us?
y'all.
Or are you being serious? Or are you messing?
Yeah,
Are you
why are
being
we having this
sarcastic?
discussion then? What's the
Probably
point of
being
even
I'm
having the
just saying.
conversation?
I'm all right. I'll tell you right now. I guarantee you. I
Mind if I
What's
would
say
put
going to the
something?
money on the
ticket?
line. I'll put money on the line that says that Tua is going to be in a Super Bowl. Not
Go
win,
ahead.
but in.
You
Don't
mind if I
take.
say something?
Oh,
He might not be.
Are
He
you
might,
worried?
he
Are
might
you
not be
willing
with the
to
Dolphins,
guarantee?
though.
Are you willing to
that sounds
guarantee
like
a floor price of $1,000?
I'll put a G on it. I'll put a.
No, the
I'll
only
put a
way
G on
Tua wins a
that.
champ, I'm going to say this: the only way he's going to be like Warren Moon. He wins Grey Cups in Canada, not a Super Bowl here.
He put Warren Moon on me. Oh, come on now, don't do Warren Moon. No, come on, man, don't Warren Moon me.
Is Tua going to be
That's
in the Super Bowl with the Dolphins or without?
No, he's not going to be in a Super Bowl at all, man. At
Hey,
all.
The only way the Dolphins win a Super Bowl
come
this year is if it's Skylar
on.
Thompson's at QB. That's the only way. All right.
Oh my
That's a pick right there,
Y'all
Hey,
know
Deuce.
that's
go
not
ahead and bet
happening.
on that one.
Let's drop the collar in the
Oh
mic
my
thing because you know
God.
that's not happening. You
You
know
just
that's
all
not
due
put
happening.
respect,
Well, there you
Skylar had
have
his
it.
You're gonna have to
chances.
ride it
There's
out
our
with
shot.
Tua.
All right,
Well, there's our chance
okay.
right there. I
I'll
guess
Ride it
just.
the
out
All
with
right.
Tua.
Bengals
You
got
know
a lot of
what?
hope with Browning as their quarterback too.
I retract my bet. But what I would say is this. I would
He
say
retract
this
his bet.
much.
I'll
Yeah,
agree with
dude.
Caller. Go
I
ahead.
would say this much. He most certainly looks like enough to
Tony
get it done. But yeah, there's definitely
Tony
some major
Romo.
doubts.
Might as
I
well
tell
say
you
it.
what,
Tony
I
Romo.
would right now, if you ask me, just on impulse and emotion, I would sell the farm to trade Tua for Will Levis right now.
top.
No, honestly,
Nah, fuck
I
that.
give
I
you my
did that.
Mandaniel.
I did that
Not
once in
yet.
I would trade the
Cincinnati.
farm to get
Make
to
sure
get
you keep
Caleb
that to the
Williams, man.
vest
That's
because
what I would do.
two of these
Yeah,
are
dude.
gonna rake you over the coal for that statement.
I'll take
Don't,
that.
don't do that.
I'll take
Hey,
Don't
that.
go that far.
they can come at me all they want, dude. Because Will Levis just showed up to a real bad.
Not
I'll take
necessarily.
Honestly,
that
Just you turned
Cincinnati
him
the
on.
one
only
over
quarterback right
Levis
now, the
even.
only quarterback I would give up the farm for. I've been saying Herbert the whole time, but for me, it's Caleb Williams. To be honest, getting up to number 1 to
Well,
get Caleb.
that's the
That's some
only.
good. You're not gonna get that.
That's
Get
not
off of that.
happening now, Anthony. You can
Yeah, that's
forget
not
about
happening. So
that.
get off of that.
I know it's
So
unrealistic, but
We
I'm
Don't
no,
let
somewhat
that
waiting
Big
that's
to see
Philly.
it.
beyond.
Let
That's
Big Philly
beyond
talk.
about getting any
Because Big Philly
quarterback.
hasn't
That's
talked long since he
beyond.
got on
We're
here.
stuck in limbo at this point. We're
There you
not
go.
getting any quarterbacks.
Dude,
Thank you.
it's
That's
not
what I
even that.
was.
Listen, it's not even that we're in limbo, right? I was talking to Cutler
What's up,
on the
big
way out
Philly?
of the
You
state.
following me or what, man? You stalking me or what, bud?
Let me tell you something. Yo, hold on, hold on.
Ollie and
I
I
live
were
in front of
literally
you,
just walking with Big Philly about 30 minutes ago.
dude. You know what's
Oh yeah,
crazy? I'm walking.
Philly,
We're
you at the
walking
game?
out. Yeah, bro. I seen tickets. But listen, I was
Oh,
on my
okay.
way out, right? I was on my way out. This is the first time I ever parked at Turnpike. So I'm on my way out, and I hear somebody behind me. I'm like, is that Color? And I turn around. All the guy goes, Big Philly. First of all,
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
little upset that it took y'all that long. You know my big ass back, right? Because I'm a big motherfucker. This is
Who
Big Philly and
I
big
I
motherfucking words.
saw
And you waited
You
till
didn't
me to
come see
turn
me
around
for
and
the
say what's
Giants
good.
game. God damn it!
one of y'all
Oh, I
motherfuckers
didn't
I
go to the
saw on
Giants game. I sold
TV,
my
by the
tickets.
way.
I sold tickets,
No,
bro. I sold tickets. Like the
Who?
Jets game, I
Did,
sold those tickets.
did you see
you
Color
sold
or
them.
Big
How
Philly?
dare you sell the tickets to the game I was at?
One of y'all was on national
I sold
TV. I
four.
saw you.
I sold 4 games this year. I sold 4 games, and I'm going to the rest.
And that was
But
probably one of them.
Was there a person with a
I
beard
sold
like Philly?
I sold the Giants. I sold the Giants, the
Probably stole the
Jets,
Panthers
the
game too, didn't you?
Raiders. I sold the Raiders, and I sold
Let's see.
the Pats.
The
Every
Pat.
other game I kept all
Oh
the
my
premium
God.
games.
Who was it?
Dude, I made profit. I can't complain. I made $1,000 on top of my tickets.
Now
I got my
just
tickets for
because
free.
you
So
wasn't
was it
there sitting
Cap?
with me, you owe me 90% of the proceeds.
So really
Oh
quick,
my
guys.
Nah.
God.
Really quick, guys. I got some housekeeping to do real quick. So, Big Philly just reminded me when he said he had heard my voice. Like, so when Ollie and I first got out of the car tonight, we were parked next to somebody who was wearing an orange Reggie Bush jersey, number 22. And the guy didn't give me his name, but he heard me talking and he says, Color? I said, yeah, that's me. And he says, and it was a listener of our show who never talks in chat, recognized my voice and said hi. So I
Wow.
want to say hi to that gentleman. He didn't.
Very cool.
No, he didn't give me his
Wow.
name, but he was wearing an orange Reggie Bush jersey, so he knows who he
Nice.
is. And also another gentleman, as I was walking through East 32, also pulled me over and said, "You're Color, right?" I said, "Yeah." There's another listener of the Fins Tailgate who doesn't participate in chat, and
I mean,
his
don't you
name
guys
is
got like
Desi,
10,000 subs?
DESI. So everybody say hi to Desi. If Desi is listening, I promised I'd shout him out. So
Shout
awesome,
Okay.
out.
guys. Appreciate
Shout out,
you
Desi.
listening
Shout
as
out to
All
always.
right,
y'all.
Desi.
Don't y'all got
Shout
like
out to the
10,000 subs
listeners who are
anyways?
in the chat.
I
Huh?
Don't y'all
got
like
way
10?
too much foam in my beer right now.
So
We're
listen,
close to
so as
6,000.
I was saying, right? So I'm walking out and I'm already pissed, bro. So I'm heated as fuck. So I'm telling Ali and I'm like, nah, bro, this was on the offense, the entire fucking offense. Tua played like shit. Our offensive line was atrocious. And this is again the same shit that I've been fucking saying with McDaniels. He's fucking play calling at times is fucking horrible. And his personnel decision is also horrible. How do you go on 3rd and 2 on the goal line, 3rd and goal, right? They're down on the 2-yard line,
They should run it.
and you go and you throw a back shoulder. You throw a back shoulder over the top to Tyreek Hill in the corner. Granted, I understand it's Tyreek, but why did you bring in Chase Claypool? Why do you still have Cedric Wilson if you're not going to give these tall wide receivers the chance to
Thank
go up and
you.
grab the ball?
Shout out
That's
to
Like
why I
this
was
is
Desi,
sitting
who
here
is
looking.
in chat,
that's
Color. Desi
That
is
beats
in
me
chat.
too.
dude,
Shout
that's a
out to Desi.
personnel issue. That's a personnel issue.
You're not utilizing your personnel.
You're not utilizing
That's what
what you
I'm
have.
saying.
That's one.
Go on and
You
tell
go
them
and
that
then
You focusing on you focusing too much on Waddle and Tyreek. I'm sorry.
Without
You
him,
got
that
to
team
you
was
got to also
trash.
pass. Yeah, spread it around.
Then
You got to
you
spread it
go
around.
then on our first goal line attempt, right? Our first red zone attempt, you go and you throw the ball over the middle instead of running the ball that you've been productive doing the entire game. Even in the beginning of the game, we were productive running the ball, and you go and abandon the run again on a third and short situation. Like if nobody has fucking learned with fucking Seattle and Pete Carroll deciding to throw the ball rather than running it down the throat with Marshawn Lynch. You
Well,
go
you
and
know
you
what? You know
fucking
what, Big Philly? It's not even so much. I mean, it is partly that, but bro, we've got Raheem Mostert on at least 3 different occasions this year has taken the ball into the end zone from the 13-yard line.
Exactly.
Yet we're running one of the most low probability pass plays on 3rd and 2 from the goal line. Like,
yeah,
why?
And
Why
this is
not
where
just
it
score
comes
there?
back.
that's just too much ego color.
This is where I go back to
I can't
horrible
figure it
decisions.
out.
No,
I don't know, but I
it's
know I
Daniel.
saw that fade throw 3 times tonight and didn't connect once. I'm fucking
That's
over it.
like they went to that like 10 times in the last 3
I'm
games.
fucking over it, and
They
I'm
act like
tired of
that's our
watching.
It
version of
is
the push play.
Tired
literally
of
like
watching the
the
bread and butter.
probability pass play.
Are you breaking
Uh,
up,
uh,
color?
Like when you talk about
especially when
next
our
gen
outside
probabilities.
sweeps are just killing it left
Yeah.
and right.
It's a
Also,
ridiculous notion to make that as if that's our bread and butter play. It's
It's
not bread and
not the
butter.
wheel route. The
That
wheel
play
route
is
is our bread and
toast.
butter. Our bread and butter. It's the wheel route.
It's a low percentage play. That play is burnt toast, is what it is.
So like this is the shit where I go back to, right, where I've been saying it all season, where McDaniel second guesses his play calling. And yet again, another fucking game where his lack of getting the play out on time causes us to burn a timeout. So instead of having one timeout or no timeouts left, going into that 1 minute drive when we could have maybe a minute, maybe a timeout left, we had to
Mm-hmm.
burn a fucking timeout because they
We had
wait
no
until there's
timeouts at
five
the
seconds
last drive.
left, right? We wait till 5 seconds left on the fucking play clock to go out, and then knowing that you're gonna make all these adjustments on the line of scrimmage, and you have to burn a timeout. That goes back to play calling. That goes back to coaching. That 2 minute drive where they were sitting around for like, and we burned 20 seconds doing absolutely fucking nothing. That is fucking coaching. That is not having a script for your 2 minute drive where you're gonna run the next 10 plays, and these are your 10 plays.
No, it's not having a script because Tyreek Hill's not there. That's the fucking problem.
But
And if
Tyreek was there.
but okay, Big Philly, because I get you. There was coaching mistakes, but how come the entire offense loses it all outside of the run game on the outside sweeps when Tyreek Hill leaves?
That's it. That's what I was looking at.
I can't have my entirety of my offense go around a wide receiver,
Wide
just one
receiver.
guy. And listen, for as much that Calvin Johnson made that offense work years ago with the Lions, it was Matthew Stafford that won a Super Bowl without him later in his career. I get it that it was the defense, and yeah, I'm kind of splitting hairs a little bit here, but I don't know, man. I'm not trying to degrade Tua because it was a terrible night from him. Not the worst he's ever had. Let's call that right now. I've seen him have a worse night than that. All of us have. But
I mean,
the
they did give him what,
offense,
5 sacks, 4 sacks, 5 sacks.
they had 5 sacks.
Yeah, dude.
But Tua, I mean, listen, honestly, I can't wait to watch the 22 and watch because there was a couple times Tua stepped up in the pocket, went to throw and didn't. And I want to see if he didn't pull the trigger on some because Tyreek wasn't out there, or if the windows were that much tighter because Tyreek isn't getting all this attention and Tua's not fitting him in there. We've got a real fucking problem on our hand. If Tyreek Hill isn't out there creating space for the other targets, and Tua can't fit him in there because it's a little bit tighter, we got a real fucking problem.
That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was trying to say earlier.
El Capitan, he was off since the very beginning.
Absolutely.
Since the very beginning, Tua was off. Even before Tyreek exited the game, he was off the entire time. The way he
Why
led
though?
Waddle, the way he led Waddle
Well,
on that pass over the middle for him to get rocked, the way he got rocked,
I
tells you
know.
he was off.
I know. Same thing
well,
with the hesitation throw to Achan, who was wide open in the
Can I-
flat well before Tua finally got on the ball.
Uh-huh.
He got him blasted.
Yeah,
got
so you
2 points.
there was a
Why
couple
though?
plays.
Why is it
I
prime
got
time?
2
Is it
points.
because it's a night game? Is it because
No,
it's a night
No.
game?
I don't think
Because
no,
the
but
deal
that
is
goes
this:
back.
the big
Go ahead.
teams, the best teams play at fucking night. The big teams, the best teams play in prime
I
time.
don't
got 2
think, but El
points.
Capitan, I don't think it was that, bro. I really don't. I think it was the fact that this dude had no fucking time behind the pocket either.
You got look at
Both of
all
you
the
are wrong.
injuries. Look at
Ollie and I just
all
figured
the
out what the problem
injuries.
was. Ollie and I
Hold
just
on,
figured out what the problem
We
is.
didn't
You
what? We
both
didn't
are
pay the
wrong.
refs.
You both are wrong. Hold on. You both are wrong. We figured it out. TFTG is now officially banning all talk of cornrows.
Yeah.
All right.
He was wound too tight, bro. That's what happened.
Apparently,
man.
Ali just informed me that Tua went back to the cornrows tonight.
Yeah, he has he went back already.
No.
And
No.
No, he wasn't wearing them.
No, he didn't have the
Hold on,
it
cornrows.
gets worse.
hold on.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
He didn't have
Papa
the cornrows
Paul
tonight.
had cornrows tonight.
All right, I'll put it in
Papa
chat then.
Paul
Whatever.
Rose done whammied us.
If I can't get a word in, I'll put it in the chat. But what I was just gonna say there was, here's 3 things I got for you. First and foremost, we got injured a whole fucking lot.
Yeah,
And we
dude, we
got
lost.
injured quarter after quarter after quarter, and a lot of our keys went down. Second, I
Elliott.
want to point out is this. And then second, I
If
want
we
to point
would have
out
win
this
this
one.
game, they made us pay for winning this game, but we was just dropping like flies. They was going to make us pay for winning this game.
Second, I want to point out this one. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Thank you, Colin. Crypto. The other thing I want to put out there is this: the fact of the matter is that if you guys watch the game again, not only did we lose all of our key players basically throughout every portion of the game that was necessary, right? Like Waddle went down, Hill went down, Elliott went down. Yeah, I
Elliott
mean
went down too in
everybody
their final drive, bro. That crucial drive.
everybody
Yeah,
went
but they
down,
weren't
right?
filtering back in though afterwards.
No, Elliott came
Right.
out. Elliott came out. He went to the tunnel. He was gone
Yeah,
for the final like 3-4 minutes,
so
bro. He was
so we
gone.
got
He
our
was done.
injuries. Injuries are one thing, right? But we still kept on coming to the table though. Everybody kept on coming to everybody was showing up.
Not
So
that
so
final. Not
it
that
was
final
that
4 minutes, bro. That safety, that
right.
22, that 22. He gave up some big fucking plays, and he gave up the TD. That guy who came in to replace Elliott.
Our
Whoever
defense
22
kept on
is.
showing up. Our defense kept on showing up and kept on
Campbell.
showing out.
Yeah,
Our
Campbell.
defense
Campbell, that's right.
kept
Campbell.
Dude, I get
in the
it. Our
game.
defense gave us 21 points. Let's be real. Our defense gave us 21
That's
points.
He also recovered the punt that they dropped.
That's what I'm saying.
that's some
21 points.
serious
We converted, and they scored. We converted
right.
on 2, and they scored 1. So it's 4. That's 21 points. They
All
gave us
right,
21
so
points. 100%.
D gets us up. Offense was riddled with injuries, right? Okay, but I mean, the reality behind it is we still know we lost. So I ain't even going to defend that because there's nothing to defend there. A loss, an L is an L. I ain't gonna freaking sit here and try to cry baby about it. I ain't Patrick Mahomes. I'm not a Karen. All right. So that's
You know what's
that.
crazy though with that, with the injuries? I'm sorry to add something to that statement with the injuries. My friend made a good point, right? McDaniels is too cautious with injuries. Holland could have played today. Maybe not played. Maybe suit him up
Yes,
for
he
this
could have.
situation
Yes.
where Elliott goes down and you bring in Holland for 2 drives to win the game.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The
Imagine
Armstead
how
is
imagine how
like
crucial Robert
Also,
Hunt
Yeah,
would have been.
everybody
But
was
Robert
saying
Slay
Hunt.
Slay could have
Robert
played
Tennessee's
Hunt.
tonight.
bench was garbage, bro.
it was
Everybody
a
was saying
must-win
to
game.
rest Holland
No,
because
bro, they
he
were
was
wrong, dude.
garbage.
Tennessee has a tough defense. The problem
Is
is
it a
they can't
must-win
keep up.
game? Is it a
Yeah,
must-win game? Is it Baltimore? It's not Baltimore. It's
Every
not
game is
Dallas.
it is
It's
a
must
not
win.
must-win game.
Buffalo. It's
It's a
not the
must-win
Jets.
game. It's an AFC game.
Yeah,
It's a must-win game.
agree. I can go with you on that one. But I'm just
Tell
gonna.
you what,
That's why I asked you.
hold on. How about this? How freaking how good do you feel about hosting the Cowboys now with that performance?
Now
I'm
that's a
telling
must-win.
I'm telling you right
Now
now,
it's a
the Dolphins
must-win.
put on that performance against the Cowboys.
That
It'll get us
performance,
that gets 50
not looking good.
put up on us at home on
I
Christmas Eve.
actually feel better about it. You know why? That's wake up. That's wake up time. That's wake
Man,
up
I
time
fucking
right
hope
there.
you're
That ain't
right,
wake
man.
up. Wake
I
up
hope
Better
time
be
was this.
woken up.
Wake
That
up
wasn't
time
no
was the
wake up.
KC game.
I don't think no
Wake
time.
up time was the
Talk about
KC
wake up
game.
time. Why do you need a wake up team against the worst team in football?
That wasn't a
You know,
wake. Yeah.
hey, you know what's even worse?
Watch
You know
what
what's even
happened.
worse?
You know
You know
what
what's
should have
even
been
worse?
wake up that it's Monday night at home for the fucking Dolphins fans for the first time in a
That's
generation.
That's a
right.
good
That's what it
point.
should have
You're
been.
There
right.
you go.
You're
I
right.
know
You're
that's
right.
true.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
what?
it
You know
is.
what's
First
another crazy
time.
thing? That's the second fourth quarter final game drive that Tua fucks up and we lost because
And
KC
took a
wasn't on the
sack
road.
on too.
The
Took a sack on
Took
fourth
two
down.
season is
sacks.
Second this year.
over.
All right. All
We're
right.
losing to
Well, the
Bill
KC was a fumble.
Wilson.
This one was
Yo,
a sack.
all I
15
know
to
is now,
He
nothing.
didn't fumble on the
this is a
last
Then
one.
the
must win.
Cowboys, Ravens, and Bills are gonna
Ravens,
fuck
the
us
Ravens, the number
up.
one seed, they have a
We're
tough. They
not
have a
Now,
tough four
making the
games.
playoffs.
now I forgot my
All
third
right.
We
point.
need to just
Mike
focus on what's in front of
McDaniel
us,
If
is
we
and we
want
need
the
to
top
stop
seed,
gone.
we
scoreboard
can't
runs.
lose another game. That's
We
just the
have to
bottom
win
You
out.
line
can
fact.
We
say
have to
there's
win out.
no such thing as
Yeah, we have to
Tua,
win out.
but us
There you go.
Dolphins fans believe.
So
All
the
right,
Ravens have
guys.
a tough schedule. The Ravens have a really tough
I
schedule
don't
coming
give
up.
a
They
shit about
do,
the
but
Ravens.
guess
The
what?
season's
You know, I
over.
mean,
Yeah, they
listen.
do, but
Season
If
ain't
we
over,
drop
dude.
one of these next two games before we even see the Ravens, we're fighting for
We have
second place, not first. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
we're
no. We may
losing
be
to Bills
fighting for a
next week,
wild card.
15 to nothing.
We may
I
be
mean,
fighting
shit.
for a wild card.
That ain't no bullshit. We
Because
could be fighting for a damn.
if we
yeah,
drop one
Listen, I
of the
went
two,
it's too many
in my
teams with
pregame
7 wins. That's the
pregame
problem.
pregame show. I went into all the scenarios. We need to win a
We
minimum of
watched
2
it.
games. We win
Everybody
2
watched
games over
it.
these next 5, we're in the playoffs and a wild card. We win 3.
I'm not worried about that. I want to win the division, dude.
I
Because
do too,
if
but
you lose another
listen,
one,
Same here.
that Buffalo
I
game is for
don't want
the
Yeah,
championship.
but guess what though, Big Philly? There's a lot of ways in which this breaks that last game of the year against Buffalo. Win or lose makes us go against Buffalo at home the following week.
Yep.
I'm trying not to see Buffalo for a third fucking time in the damn
I
year.
don't want to
I'm
see
not.
Buffalo. I
I don't
don't.
want to
I
see them.
Yeah,
don't.
Not
you
that
don't
I'm
want to
scared
play
of
them 3
Buffalo.
times
I
over
just
the
don't
year.
want to deal with that bullshit. I don't.
You almost
I
have
would
to
much
throw the
rather
last
go
game
against
because you
somebody else.
can't lose 3 times to the same team.
I,
You might
I'm just
intentionally throw that game if you have to play them the
Gotta be
I'm
third
on the
just
time.
road.
saying there's a whole I did the calculator thing, I did the scenario, I read it all out, and really us losing this game creates an uphill battle of us
This was
controlling our own destiny in the 1 or 2 seed with home field advantage
unexpected.
in a right way that
Well,
we're going to need. The team we are at home is far and away different than the team we are
This was
away
well,
supposed
if
to
you
be a
think
dub.
on
about it, if we win
offense.
out, we could still get the 1 seed, but that's not happening. So
Nah.
It's
Well,
this team
still
sucks. We're
can.
done. Stick a fork in
It's
them.
tough.
it's crazy. So
9 and
listen,
8,
guys,
not making the
we've been going on
playoffs.
for an hour and a half after
I
the
think
game.
we're
It's
going to need Tyreek
1:15.
Hill next week,
Hey,
Let's
good
ironically.
night. Good night, guys.
All right, Big Philly. I'll see you,
Yeah.
brother. Thank you for coming.
All right, Big Philly.
All right,
I
brother.
mean,
Villain, give us some final
We need
thoughts,
Emmanuel
Villain.
Agba.
Hold on, Color. Give us some final thoughts, Villain.
Man, I'm gonna have to rest my voice tonight because there's gonna be a whole boatload to talk about this week.
That ain't no
I
lie.
expect that a win against the Titans was probably baked into the projections, which means that percentages of our probabilities will probably
We
drop
have
a little bit.
25% now to become the number 1 seed, while the Ravens have 53.
But
Color.
and that's down from 32%. So it dropped, but not much. The Ravens should pull away from us in the numbers, and we should fall back to where the Chiefs are at a little bit. We'll likely fall back to an 11-win projection until we beat the Jets, or until we get a big win against the team like the Cowboys, which is likely a baked-in loss. So we can recover all of this by beating the Dallas Cowboys, of course. But now it just becomes a much more difficult task. This was not the game you wanted to drop.
Mhm.
You know, bottom line. We can still take the top seed by winning out and
league.
beating the Ravens. So that's
I
just
ain't-
what we got to do. Our path has become more firm, and we got to win. And that's everybody, including the Cowboys, the Ravens, and the Bills, and the
I
Jets.
think that for everybody just watched us lose miserably to a team that we were supposed to absolutely annihilate. I ain't worried about the Cowboys at the moment. I'm actually worried about the Jets now at this motherfucking moment. Because we just
And
gotta
with their
put
defense,
them away first. Put game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4, fucking get the damn Jets off the damn table. Just because, and we know it's a divisional game. I ain't worried about the fact that it's a division. I'm just saying, a W. Just
I'm
get
still
the
not
next
going to
one.
sit here and go through matchups like the Jets actually match up with us, bro. I mean, it is what it is, man.
I'm saying, like, all of a sudden,
Here we
Zach
go. We're
Wilson
falling
plays
into the
like Dan
trap again.
Marino. Zach Wilson plays like Dan
This
Marino
is why
today.
the football
All
gods
right?
don't like us.
Or yesterday.
What's up, guys? Good morning.
Hey,
What's up,
Miss
Miss
Van,
Van?
let's see us.
What's up, Miss
Just saying,
Van?
I mean, the key to beating the
put it
Jets
out
is
there.
the same as the key was to winning tonight. Execute on offense. That's all we have to do.
That's
Go ahead, Miss
the point.
Fins.
And
That's the
hopefully
point.
that the opponent don't have
All right,
nothing to
hold
do
up,
with it. 'cause
guys.
the
Hold
Jets
up. I want to
defense
get some
is
final
struggling.
thoughts, and I want to let everybody get a chance to get a second. Let's Villain, you've been up for Villain. Give me some final thoughts. And Miss Fins, hang on. I'll give you last final thoughts. All right.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna put it this final thought as I can put it. Honestly, we still gonna be in. It's just where do we land? And if I have to put anything behind it, all right. We still got multiple opportunities to prove ourselves to be the damn best team in the conference. And if I have to say a number behind it, if that's what you're asking me about, because I kind of want to put that out there anyway, I say we got the boys. We got them clowns over there in Baltimore, and we got the Ravens. But I still worry about the goddamn motherfucking Jets because they ain't got nothing to lose, just like the Titans had nothing to lose. And that's why they came at us the way they did.
Yep. All right, Villain. We'll see you, brother.
Yeah.
I'll be on probably
Bye,
tomorrow.
Villain.
We're gonna probably do something tomorrow. Go ahead, Mr. Polk.
Oh boy, I'm hurting right now. Goodness, we got to make some corrections. I mean, we got to make them immediately. Because like I said, that I'm not saying that I'm not scared of the Jets, but they do have, you got to respect their defense. And just like somebody said, they don't have nothing to lose. McDaniels and Tour, you guys got to get on the ball. I mean, you got to get on the ball now because to me, we got to win the next few games. Got to win the next few games. Got to.
No lie.
Yeah, Captain Caller, thanks for having me on the show. I
Thank
want to
you,
hang
Mr.
out
Polk.
and hear what everybody else have to say before y'all go off.
All right, Mr. Polk. See you next time, brother. John, let's go ahead, John.
I kind of feel the same way. I don't, there are plays that McDaniel screwed up, Tua screwed up. Everybody. It's just, I don't know what to say.
I know it'd be easy to say, let's just wash this out if it was a good opponent, but it's not. That's the thing. If this was the Dallas game, I could live with it. Dallas is
I would
good.
live with
The
it.
freaking Titans at home on Monday night, we should have beat the brakes off them. But go ahead, John. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's basically it. It puts a bad taste in your mouth losing like this, and it doesn't feel good. Oh well.
All right. All right, John. We'll see you tomorrow, brother. I know, man.
Okay.
I feel you. Later, brother. Greg, are you there, Greg?
Yeah, I'm here. I've been listening to TD and
Greg.
this panel.
Greg,
at the
can
same time.
you please help us?
He's
Give us a final
multitasking.
thought.
Listen, I wish I could help you, but the season's over. We're gonna lose to the Jets. We're gonna lose to the Cowboys. We're gonna lose to the Ravens. We're gonna lose to the Bills. It's gonna be the same thing
Man, you're going out with a
every
bang.
single year. The December collapse is coming, and we all, as Miami Dolphins fan, get to watch it all unfold Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. on HBO. We're gonna see the part two. This is part two, just on camera. This is gonna be just like last year, but worse. It's the same shit every single year. I'm sick of the December collapses. I'm sick of this team always getting me talking Super Bowl. But when you say Miami, you're not talking Super Bowl. You're talking epic December collapses, and we're in for it this year. This time we get to see it on Tuesdays, 9 p.m. on HBO.
Damn, you're right. We're gonna
what an
see all
indictment.
this tomorrow. Holy cow!
Wow, unfold
or
in
at
cinema.
least in next Tuesday, we're gonna see
Not
all
even
of
on
this
silver
drama on
screen. It's
Hard
gonna be in the
Knocks.
cinema
Dang,
version.
It's gonna be great.
Damn.
All right, Greg. I'll see you later, brother.
We can't get it in black and white and old black and white stills. Man, wow.
So, Miss Fins, sorry I had to make you wait. I know we do ladies first, but I wanted to give you a little bit of time. Please tell me your reactions, Miss Fins.
Hey, El Cap, Crypto Color. Not gonna lie, I don't even. It's funny. I was in my car listening to like the beginning of the fourth quarter. I scared some people. I was hearing it so loud when we got those two touchdowns from my car. They were looking back at like if something was going on, like bad. But I was just so happy. And then, we get to like 5 minutes, and I'm just like, okay, I get defense is tired. They've been out here. Okay, let's tighten up. Let's take care of this. And then when I see what's going on in that last series, man, you know what? I can't even blame. I can't even, and I just dropped a short too. I can't even blame the defense for this. Like, and I know people aren't going to, and y'all know I'm a defensive girl, but if we're really thinking about it, this should have been a 28-20 game. Let's be real. This is a 28-20 game. If it wasn't for Sealer getting that first quarter touchdown,
Pick six. Yeah.
So exactly, yeah, that pick six. So for me, it's like we were already down in offense. Period.
And think and don't forget the special teams turnover, the turnover in the red zone for the defense. I mean, the defense did so much.
Those two touchdowns were within the 30-yard line, I think, or 35-yard line. Like you literally had 2-3 plays, boom, touchdown. You know what I mean? Like it was just insane. So for me, what
It's like
more
a
can you
2-minute
ask from
span.
this
We scored those
defense?
2 touchdowns.
Exactly. What more can you ask from the defense that they could have given you?
That's not the story they're going to tell, Miss Fins. They're going to
It's
tell
not,
how the
which is-
defense
which
freaking
is what
collapsed
pisses
in the
me off.
fourth while they did everything to keep us in the. We weren't in this game at all offensively. Only the defense kept us in, but because the defense didn't win us the ball game at the end, and the offense lost us the ball game at the end, the casuals are going to come out in force to blame this defense. I can't. I'm gonna. I am going to put on my battle axe and my shield and fight to the death and run every fucking moron about this community if I have to. I'm not gonna play it.
Right now,
I am
I'm
not
already
playing
hearing
this
it.
week.
I'm already
I'm
hearing
not
it.
playing.
And this is the part that's even more frustrating. If you really take a look at it, the offense didn't do jack to the fourth quarter, 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. So they were asleep the entire game. If we're really gonna,
until 5 minutes left to go in the game, because that's when they scored that special teams
them 2
touchdown
touchdowns,
off that turnover.
Exactly.
So
So
basically,
for me,
for like 50 minutes, they did nothing but scored 3 points.
So that's the part that's frustrating. And I know people are gonna clamp down on how did Sanders get his, punt block. Like those things happen, you know what I mean? That's a special
Yeah, I ain't
thing,
blaming
bro.
Sanders
But
on that.
I can't even blame Sanders for that. He tried
It
to
was
kick it, and
Wilkins
it was
missing his block assignment.
exactly
The guy
that's
blew
not
right
on
past him, and
Sanders.
Sanders had
But
to adjust his kick.
Exactly. And the other thing I'm hearing now is, it's the O-line's fault. That's why we lost. And I'm
Oh,
like, are you
stop it.
serious? The O-line? First of all,
No,
you guys already know me. I don't have no excuse. I give no excuses for nobody. I don't give a damn who we lost. I don't give a damn if it was Tyreek would have been out for the entire game. Next man up. That's my motto. That's how this team goes
Oh, so that
for
means
me.
Waddle is chopped liver too, huh? Is that what
Chopped
they
liver,
admitted to?
because
Well,
if you're not the center,
not to mention Miss Fins, with as many times as I saw Tua patting the football tonight, he had plenty of time to throw.
Yes,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
going to listen. I am telling you right now, with the
Right.
with the timing,
seriously.
I can't wait to watch it all 22 because I am going to point out everything. And I'm telling
Yeah.
you right now,
It's ridiculous.
this I am
It's insane.
infuriated by it would be if this ain't the 49ers we just lost 28-27 to.
Exactly.
This is the fucking Titans, a team that is getting ready to have an overhaul. They just fired their freaking special teams guy. They got embarrassed last week
And
by
then he
the
had another
fucking
debacle on
Colts
special
that are a
teams.
bubble team at
Exactly.
best
Exactly.
with a
It's like
backup
this.
fucking quarterback. God
Holy
damn it!
smokes, bro! Rookie quarterback. We just made this man's
They got a
career
rookie,
high.
but the Colts beat him with
Career
a
high.
fucking journeyman backup. While I'm out here with
Journeyman.
Tyreek Hill on the field at some point in the game, enough with Tua and all these fucking weapons, and I can't score on offense. Are you kidding me?
Like, this is ridiculous. And you know what?
At home?
Thank you. That's the other thing I was gonna put out. Like, not only was
They
this
can't
just a
complain
major
about the crowd
failure,
noise.
this was at home at nighttime. Like, you were in the stage. It's like if you were gonna crap out a game, do it at 1 o'clock when no one's really watching. You know what I mean? You can kind of hide
Yeah.
between other games. This was all eyes on me
Yeah,
football.
everybody was watching this game. Yeah.
And guess what? Yeah, nobody was trying, unless you're like a Giants fan or
The
like
Dolphins
I don't even
offense
know
could
who
have
they were
came
playing.
back. The
It didn't even
Dolphins
matter.
offense in
Green
the
Bay,
final
right.
drive of the
Exactly.
game. And the Dolphins offense in the final drive of the game, they could have came out and killed a bunch of narratives with that final drive.
Thank you.
Yet,
Yeah, and the
what
final
they've
drive, they
done
did have a chance
is
to kill a
they've
lot of
killed
narratives.
all of the excuse narratives for Tua, for the offense, for Mike McDaniel, for anything and everything. They just killed all of the opposite side of narratives. Now, I'm going to have to body fools all week long. I'm going to have to freaking fight against these teams that are saying we're cooked. But you know what? I'll have no leg to stand on because I don't know how to freaking defend that piss poor performance I seen out of the Dolphins offense.
This is no
The
words.
best offense in the NFL, fucking laughable.
Number one
I'm going to
offense,
admit
man.
and say this was our worst offensive performance of the day.
And
from a
that's saying
standpoint of
something
strategy.
because
Like I said, once it's obvious that we've got a tummy ache, you might as well go home at halftime. Turn off the game because we're not coming back. We have no ability whatsoever to take command of a football game.
Did you guys know that
And
stat
anyway,
which I put it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, sorry, Color. This stat, and I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Miami Dolphins coming into this game, we were 0-3 in games we were behind by halftime. Now we're 0-4. I just can't even believe
Yeah,
this.
when we down by halftime, right? You're
That's
right.
crazy because I know for a fact.
Yeah, we lost
and
all of
Color,
our
and
games
I've
in
done
which
the
we failed.
numbers.
Damn.
Every third quarter we outscore opponents for.
Mm-hmm.
We win.
In the last 2 minutes, also to another
In
stat,
the last 2
in
minutes.
the last 2 minutes, the Miami Dolphins are the number one team in the league to score the most amount of touchdowns out of any other team
In
by
the
a
last 2
mile.
minutes of a half, right?
And it's
Last 2
And
minutes of a half in the game, yeah.
or
we
the fourth
fizzle
quarter.
out. Dude, this is Dolphins apologist fans. Dolphins fans that are apologists for piss poor performances are going to treat this as if this was the Eagles, as if this was the Cowboys, as if this was the Niners,
Now watch how
as
they're
if
gonna
this
come out with
was the
crazy
Ravens that
stats
we just lost this way
on how
to.
the Titans were the
This
greatest in this
is
area.
a
The same
spread.
thing they did last year when we lost to the Niners. Oh, that's a good team. And then we lost to the 26th ranked pass defense in the Chargers, and that was still a good. They somehow made that into a good team.
Right, Color. It's gonna be lined up on how the Titans was the first offense or the first this and that and this that. They're gonna just go
The fucking.
digging. They about to
I
start
mean,
digging
the
now of
Titans.
how
The
the Titans
Titans
are the
right
best
now,
team
they're
in
building their
football.
next season off this fucking victory against the Dolphins. That's
You're
how
damn
good
right.
it was.
You're damn right. You know what Vrabel said to his guys right after the game? Bro, you guys just beat the best team in the AFC. This is what you have the potential to do. Now just do it consistently.
That's exactly right.
Right,
Fucking Will
that's what
Levis
Vrabel's
is
gonna
cloud
say.
nine.
We
down there
literally just
partying
let
his
them
fucking
learn
ass
how
off
to
in
win on
Falcons
us.
right now.
We
They're out
literally
there.
just let them learn how to win on us because
so
that was their
ridiculous.
problem. That was their
So
problem.
ridiculous.
They still needed to learn how to win. They're a
Yep,
young
so Liz,
offense.
Right.
Fucking Vrabel is going to
That's a
the
good
owner
point.
and
They
he's
learned
getting
how
a
to win
fucking
on
contract extension
Oh,
after that
absolutely.
performance.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Absolutely.
remember
Vrabel gets
Color?
another year now.
Hey, Color, I may have been a week late on my deja vu video because remember, it was our team that launched the Brock Purdy era last year. Are we launching the
Now
Will
it's the
Levis
Will
era?
Levis era in Tennessee.
Oh, by the way, guys. By the way.
Are we about to do that?
By the way,
It's crazy.
because in my
Go
short,
ahead.
this is what I said too. I cannot believe how on earth is it the one team we can never beat is the Tennessee Titans again for
I don't
the
know.
playoffs.
Are the
Three
Titans our
years.
new Ravens
Three
now?
in the
The
last 4
Titans are our
years.
new fucking Ravens.
It's always the Titans.
The Titans are the new
Holy
Ravens and the new
smokes, bro.
fucking Texans to
Holy
us.
smokes.
It was like
Every
when we could
time.
never beat the
No matter
Texans,
what
then
the
we could never
records
beat
are,
the
the
Ravens.
seedings
Now it's
are,
the
and the
It don't even matter
personnel.
the damn team. Yo,
It
that's
don't
a
even
whole
matter
new
the
team.
personnel. It's
Exactly.
crazy.
Did you
Like, I
all
just don't
notice too?
understand.
Did you all notice too? Towards the I don't remember what quarter. It was towards the end, but third or fourth quarter. Tua tried to throw a ball out that came up horridly short and hit the dirt. It almost looked exactly. It almost looked like the throw he had against Tennessee in the rain. I swear to God, you can't make this shit up.
Wow.
It's so
That's
frustrating
crazy.
because
Now that's a deja vu moment, Color.
this is the most frustrating
God.
part. Guys, you know how many times in the last 4 years I can literally count where we do this, we're at the top of the mountain. We do this, we're at the top of the mountain. And every flipping time we have an opportunity to stranglehold this conference and this dang division,
earn something.
we do not
Exactly.
Yeah, to earn it.
up
Actually
with
earn
the
it,
win.
right.
That's
I
just defined a big game, Miss Fins. For all those who wanted to argue, for all those that wanted to argue semantics about what a big game was, this was a big game.
And you know what's so interesting?
Yeah.
And it's funny because somebody
The
asked me on
nature
Friday
of
when I
it
did the game
sells the
preview.
game, yeah.
I don't give a
I did
damn
the game
how bad
preview.
our opponent was. This was a big game.
Let me tell you what I said on
Yeah,
Friday.
and
I
it was on a
literally
big
told
stage,
people
Color.
when they asked me, one of the fans asked me, "Hey, Miss Fins, what do you think our record is going to be in the last 3 games?" I'm like, "Well, you know what? If I'm gonna be honest with you, the last 3 games don't matter if we don't take care of the next 2 games. Period." And I said, we better take care of Tennessee Titans and the Jets. Why? Because those are supposed to be the gimme games. If you can't handle the dang gimme games, how are you supposed to go up the second best offense in the NFC, which is the Cowboys, and then the number 1 team now, the Ravens, that we just gave them the AFC? Like, how are we supposed to beat them? And then you guys already know the Bills can't stand us. We can't stand them. And everybody that was trying to tell me, oh, nah, Miss Fins, we're going to go ahead and sit down all our players. No, we're not. Sit down players for what? We're going to be fighting for our playoff lives. Like, I just can't stand
we
people
still
that
got
don't see that.
we
Like,
still got the playoffs
so
to hold on
ridiculous.
to now. Exactly. We ain't sitting nobody for nothing.
Holy smokes.
Ain't sitting nobody now. Yeah, they can
Like,
end that
this was
talk.
the game to take care
Any
of.
player.
One game at a
Yeah,
time.
Now, if
they
the
gotta
Ravens
stop
would have
sitting players.
lost yesterday, this could have been a game where we could have sat
But
people and
how
had a
many times,
performance like
Color,
this.
how many times do we have to go
Yeah.
and wish on other people to lose? Why can't
Exactly.
we,
No,
I don't know, be in
I'm
the
not saying
driver's
no.
seat?
Wait, Miss Fins, back up. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, had the Ravens been the third team to lose yesterday, like I kind of predicted, then this game would have meant nothing. This loss would be nothing right now. But guess what? The Ravens are a good team, and they took care of their business. We did not.
Yeah, they won a
We
home
just
game
made,
and a
we
biggest
just
opponent.
made, we just
You know,
equaled the critical mistake that the Chiefs made against the Packers. We just matched that.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
yeah, we
And
matched it.
at
Yeah,
this point,
we pretty much
every
matched it. Yeah, we matched their mistake. Yeah,
exactly
just the
every
pack at home.
narrative ever set for the Dolphins, it's so frustrating. December disaster and all these collapse and how we don't have a quarterback. The offense is Tyreek. McDaniel's a rookie.
Right.
Him and his
Exactly, Miss Vince.
gimmity,
Exactly, Miss Vince.
like
Yeah,
Miss Vince,
he's
Miss
a
Vince,
we
you're
rookie.
just
right.
proved them
When are we
wrong.
gonna keep
Right.
hearing
Proves
that
But
he's
them.
a
hold
We
on,
just
rookie?
hold on.
proved them right.
You're right in one respect. So for instance, I'm not all of a sudden convinced that we can't or Tua can't. I'm still in the same boat. The problem is, like Capitan said, I have nothing to say to these people. I'm out. I have nothing left. They're right. You know what I mean? Like when Pete comes in here going, this is why, or even John, this is why you talk about your problems even when you're winning by 21. No, I still disagree with that, Miss Fins.
Oh, I don't.
Okay. What I'm saying is officially for color commentary, now is the time to start talking about that, our problems, because now our problems did cause us to lose a game we should not have lost.
I'm gonna push back on that only because of this. Because then everybody wants to come and I don't know. How didn't we see this?
No, because you can't know when you're winning by 21. You can't know if those mistakes are just flukes or not. When you're winning by 21, so there's no point in talking about them like as if they're gonna rear their ugly head or whatever. That's just like, you know what I mean? But now when you're in a game and you are in a situation where you're up by 14 points with 4 minutes left and you can't salt the game away, that is a problem that we have had in the last 3 seasons with Tua as our quarterback and the offenses we're trying to run. So that is something that now you can say has affected us again, causing a loss, okay? But now's the time to talk about it, not when we're beating the Giants by 21.
Well,
it makes no sense to talk about it at that point because when you're winning like that, when you're winning consistently, it's not as if we got one big blowout and then eked by a bunch of bad teams. We have blown out everybody we beat. Those mistakes we're talking about are just minutia of a regular football game, unless you expect to shut everybody out every week. So there's no sense in sitting there harping on mistakes in games we blew out teams in. Now is the time to do it because it did cause a loss, and we can't make those mistakes going forward because now we know. Not only will the good teams, make you pay for those mistakes.
It's a red flag. You always got to point out the red flag.
Not only will good teams make you pay for those mistakes, but now bad teams are making us pay for those mistakes.
And bad teams could have made you pay for it if the Raiders had a competent quarterback.
But they hadn't thus far, Crypto. So there's no reason to say, let's nitpick every little mistake that was made in a game.
Listen, but
yes,
you
but
also
the Raiders game was
understand.
close enough, though, to nitpick.
Even
and we did sort of.
City game.
What Color's saying is to not nitpick. He's saying that sometimes it's easy to be critical in a win and people to be like, well, we can get it fixed. But when you go hard in the paint, you go, no, this is going to bite you in the ass. People are like, oh, you're just making. Well, here it is rearing its ugly head late in the season at a home game against an inferior opponent.
But it didn't have to.
Stars down
But just because we would have talked about it, but just because we would have talked about it in those wins doesn't mean that it would have been fixed.
Again, listen, all right, I've had enough. It's been 2 hours. I've been doing this forever. Color, I don't know if you want to hang in here a little bit longer.
I'm good. I still have time to recover my voice. If I go any longer, it's going to be done for the week.
Listen, guys. Miss Fins, thank you for coming up. Crypto, appreciate you coming by. Color,
of course, guys.
I'm going to be on tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow is my birthday, and the Dolphins award me another loss on my birthday.
They gave
Thank
you a
Dolphins.
lump of coal for your
It's actually my birthday
Happy
right
birthday.
now. So, but
Right,
thank you,
happy
Dolphins.
birthday. You're
Yep,
still an old fart. You're still an old fart.
I am. I'm an old man now.
birthday, man. That's all.
Wait. Now, like it already changed. Today's your birthday?
Yes,
It's
today.
Oh shit!
It's 1:41
Yeah, it is.
in the morning.
Damn.
It's official. Yep. Happy birthday. Yep.
Happy birthday,
Everybody
El
wish him a happy birthday in the
Exactly. Wish him a
Do
happy
me
birthday, guys.
They do me dirty on my birthday.
Everybody in the
Thank you,
chat.
everybody.
Wish
in
him a
chat.
happy birthday.
Well, I will
I'll be
wish
on.
you.
I'll be on for a birthday show tomorrow at some point. I promise.
And I will say to you, herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag.
Oh well, thank you in German. I hope that wasn't dirty.
Right.
All right, everybody.
Danke.
Thanks for coming on. Hit the
Dankeschön.
like button, and we're gonna go into this in the worst kind of way.
We'll be
all
fine,
week.
guys.
We will. But
It's all we can do.
all right.
What
See
do
you
you
guys.
talk about now?
Lot to talk about now.
Fins
That's
up.
it.
See you guys tomorrow.
Fins up, man.